Sorry. My bad. This is crazy. Don't understand. It's crazy. It's crazy. Heavy hot in the studio. It's like extra hot in the studio right now. I don't give a fuck what y'all think, what y'all saying. But hey, it is your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. Hey, T2 Nation, make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe. Let everybody know y'all in here. If y'all don't, that's hate. We don't appreciate hate on this podcast, bro. We do not appreciate none of that fucking hate shit y'all niggas got going on. None of that hate speech y'all niggas got going on, man. Hit that like, hit that share. Let everybody know y'all in here. And, I got my brother Jane here with me today. I got my dogs from Smoke Something. They pulling up. Not gonna lie. Gonna pull up and lobby with us today. Y'all know how we get down, man. We be kicking shit like we supposed to. YhptvDmarks226 on TikTok and on Twitch, man. If I didn't say that already, make sure y'all follow both. Dmarks226 612 on Instagram. Follow the kid. Got my brother Jay here. You can give me your socials. So if you say anything crazy during this podcast, y'all can go follow him. Go attack.
I ain't never say nothing crazy.
Say y'all can say it to him.
Say nothing. Just follow me, Dre Starks. If you know me, go ahead and hit me on Facebook.
There you go. Make sure y'all follow him. If he say something outrageous, say it to him. Don't say it to me.
Probably already following. You know what I mean? No time. You know.
I ain't mad at you, folks. Like I was saying though, let me get to this shit because it's crazy. Like I was saying, man, hey, my dogs from Smoke Something will be pulling up. They running a little late, but it's all right. We ain't tripping. You know how we get down, man. Y'all know how we rock chat. How y'all feeling today? How was y'all Sunday? It's Sunday in the building, man. For all my people out there, man. How y'all Sunday going today? Dre, how your Sunday? No, that's you, bro. How your Sunday? Yeah, for sure. Me, on the other hand, Sunday was good for me. It was chill. It was a chilled out day, man. Y'all know me. Always somewhere low key, just chilling. I played a little 2K today. I ain't played 2K in probably a couple months. Played a little 2K today. I've been on this game called Evil Wild lately. Evil West. It's Evil West. I'm sorry. I keep calling it Evil Wild. Evil West. Yeah, you got to back up. So
Storytelling.
Yeah, it's more so like it's a co-op game. It's kind of like, if I had to give an analogy to any niggas that play games, it's like Gears of War,
Okay.
and mixed with like,
Metal Gear, all that.
no, it's mixed with like, Outriders. If you ever play Outriders, to anybody that ever play Outriders, it's like that type of mixture game. It's that type of game. So it's like, it got the alien, zombie, foreign people, but it still give you like the Western feel. Yeah. That's what I've been playing right now. And then I've been playing baseball. I've been getting good at baseball. So anybody that think they want that smoke in baseball, they can come holler at me.
That smoke on Matt, my name is King Dilly, 4224.
Y'all can get that smoke. I don't know what he talking about.
PS5.
He ain't really that good.
You know what I mean?
He ain't really that good. I'm telling you.
You already know about me. Hey,
he not that good.
I'm lying.
Okay, he's not that good. We're not gonna start there.
Yeah.
Oh, I had some motivation. I did have some motivation. Yes, I did have some motivation. I had some motivation though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let me get to the motivation. I'm tweaking. I'm really like a little behind y'all. Don't hold me to. I'm sorry, man. My apologies, bro. Like, no cap. Let me get to my motivation. Let me get to this part. How you feeling though today, Dre? How was your day, man? No cap.
Blessed. Wake up. Had to do a little run for Granny, you know. Anything what anybody need to do, I go knock it out the way real quick. And came to spend time with my little bro at the end of the day.
Appreciate you. All right, so for my motivation of the day, I want to give this little quick shout out to my brother, man. He be on Wednesday episode with us, man. Shout out to my dog D-Mob. This was a good motivational speech. I just thought everybody should hear it. Oh shit, my bad. Hold on. Playing it without even playing it. Tripping. That's crazy. Why everything want to go wrong today? All right, there we go. All right, boom. I know. Let me start it over.
I'm back with some motivation.
Let me start it over. There we go.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Durham Mobley again. Hey, I'm back with some motivation. If you guys don't know my theme that is on my page, I want to personalize it for you. I want you to understand what stop, look, and listen can get you. If you guys know, if you are achieving something out here as far as goals, you got to pay attention to the example that was set first. Right? And the reason why I put so much emphasis on listening, because the greatest of all time did that in order for them to achieve that. Let me just name a few. Jordan, Tiger Woods, Serena Williams, Venus Williams. All of those was able to take heed to the listening in order for them to be positioned further along their life. You don't listen, you eventually will miss something. All right? Stopping give you a chance to not miss it. Looking give you a chance to see it. Listening give you a chance to be able to display and comprehend it in your life. So when I say stop, look, and listen, these are the basic fundamentals for you to be successful. If Serena didn't listen since the age of 7, if Tiger Woods didn't listen since the age of 5, we may not never know them. If Jordan never listened, then we may not never know him. If LeBron never listened, we may not never know him. Or even Tom Brady. These are people that was able to take heed to the instructions that was in their life, and you can do the same. I believe in you. This cold weather ain't gonna stop me from delivering this message to you here in Michigan, so I wanted you to get it. I wanted you to be able to understand. I'm willing to go the extent for you to be able to discover all of the hidden potentials in an algorithm of harmony that you are invited to. So this is your boy Durham Mobley. When I introduce Stop, Look, and Listen, you understand that I'm coming with a little bit of passion, because guess what? I holler.
All right, that was just a little motivation for the day. Just wanted to give a little people a little motivation for the day. I believe in stop, look, and listen. I understand. So when he say stop, look, and listen, how do you, what does that mean to you? You heard the message.
Sometimes take a little step back. Other things that you plan to do, if it didn't work out that type of way, but you might have to take a little step back and take another route, just like a receiver. How they switch it up from a 5-yard, then they make it an 8-yard route. You feel me? So them little nicks and ticks of a little stop, it don't be a stop at the end of the day.
Right.
It just be, I say, like a little motivation, just to get that little nick out the way so you could move forward.
All right, and for me, I'm just gonna say it for me. Like personally, what that meant, that message meant to me. Like you feel me? It's like sometimes you be really crashing and you going through things and you moving too fast in a way where you need to stop, process, and figure out. See, that's the different terms that I probably would use in that situation. Stop is always gonna be a good word because you have to come to a halt. Like I probably would never say halt, but I would say stop. So I agree with the stopping part. The stopping part you have to, but you have to listen to the situation. So you have to listen and look around and hear and make sure what the process is of going through, you know what I'm saying, of the ups and downs that you go through. Yes, you hear. When you take heed, like when people listen to things, I think they only listen to the good things.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like I always feel like it's a good thing. Like you're only trying to hear the benefits of what can happen in this situation. Nobody ever looks for the like, all right, he did that good, but how long was it like bad? Like when it comes to podcasting,
Did he, like,
right?
Stop, or did he take a yield?
Right. But then again, like, all right, for my philosophy, I'm just looking at it as like, let's say it in the aspect of podcasting, right? A lot of people feel like they can just jump in this space to where it makes sense for them.
Right.
Right? They think it's so easy, like literally just jumping on, grabbing a topic, and hey, this is what I want to talk about. This is what I'm thinking, and people are going to take heed to what you're saying.
Right.
90% of the people gonna disagree with whatever you're saying.
Right.
So even in that part, and then again, you would want that disagreement. I'm not disagreeing with the disagreement because you don't want everybody to tell you that you're just right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just an opinion at the end of the day.
Right.
You know?
But the whole focus point of it would be like, I'm going to stop to listen to the audience. The audience saying, hey, y'all doing this too much. You get what I'm saying? So now I have to take heed when I go to write a topic. Like, all right, I can't talk about music as much as I want to talk about music. I can't talk about sports as much as I may want to talk about sports. Like, I can't really go to those lengths of what I want to talk about far as my personal opinion because I have an audience now that is looking to hear what I'm saying. Right. They're looking for my opinion on certain topics. Like,
what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's kind of like where do you want to see yourself in this amount of time or this amount of things, like what we got going on. But that's why I do it live, because I love for my chat to interact with us. Like, I want my chat to have to be like, hey, we want to talk about this right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people have a lot of things they want to talk about. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff to the point. The board is kind of, blank today. I really want to just be a blank canvas and really kind of talk, like, for real. So when I played the motivation, it's really truly like people do need to stop, look, and listen, because that's in everyday's forum, life, spectrum. Your kids gonna tell you to stop, look, and listen. You feel me? Like your job,
everybody,
your relationships, everything has a stop. Let me look and assess the situation and where we are. And then let me listen. Maybe I'm not listening to the right moments or the right things that I should be listening to at the time that I need to be listening to them. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's always been a situation. You get what I'm saying? To where it's like, I have to be accountable for myself. You feel me? Like, I have to be accountable for myself, so I have to slow myself down. Sometimes as a young creator, you're being creative, and it's like you creating a bunch of ideas, but where do you close the fence and say, I need to work on this one idea?
I don't even want to say stop. I just want to say I yield for a second. Because you yield, you slowing down, but you ain't stopping.
Yes,
you ain't stopping. You feel me? With the word. So I'm going to start saying yield. I'm going to yield down for a second.
And okay, I can agree with that. I agree with that. That's a great point to say that I just yield on these ideas. But I feel like we create so many ideas. Right. Like, you have so many ideas for so many people. Like, a person could just have a conversation with you, and I can create the whole scenario for what you could do, what you need to do, what's going to be responsible for you to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, what it will require. But that person has to see it for themselves. That person has to want to do it for themselves. it's like a lot of things to it for a person to be creative, because I feel like when as a creator, when you being creative and a person don't understand the creation,
Right.
it makes you not want to be as creative around that person.
Okay.
Do it make sense? Like it's like a block of where I'm gonna step out of my creativity just to be around you, because I understand for a fact that you're a cool person, and yes, we get it, like, you know what I'm saying, X, Y, and Z. But I just feel like personally, you
It's
just
like
not on my
self talk, like you talking to yourself.
Yeah, it's like I'm talking to a wall because you don't see the idea.
Right.
You hear it, and I don't want, and you may see, approve, and understand the idea.
Like,
but I don't want you to do is just be a yes man, because some people will yes you to death.
Man.
You feel me? Like some people will yes you to death.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, no, that's it. No, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. You be like, no, it's not. Like, it's not the one.
So,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's
it's
can't take it though. So just still walk over it, but still, it hit him later on. Like, damn, that motherfucker did just say that. I just didn't listen. You feel me?
right. My blinds. I hate y'all today. What
How
if
it could be sometimes.
go down, son? What the fuck?
It's nice. It's nice outside.
Oh man! Shout out to the 80 degrees in Detroit. All right, listen. I do want to say this, man. It was a great success seeing people downtown at the little bounce house thing. Seeing everybody down there enjoying themselves. I didn't get a chance to go down there.
I ain't go down there.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to go down there. It become like I be wanting to go to things and just be outside. And I said that on the last pod that I wanted to go down there and experience that. You know what time was it? You know what I'm saying, for adults, but I didn't get a chance to get out there and go, experience that. Some things that I hated in the process. I just want to say some things that I hated. Oh, here I come. I hated that it was we're going to talk about it. Give me 2 seconds. Dre, talk about how bad the Lakers are.
Man, I ain't going to talk about how bad my Lakers is.
All right, we'll talk about how good the Lions
I'm going to talk about how my brother Atlanta Falcons is. You know what I mean? He always thinking they better than the Lions, but we always show up every year against them boys. At the end of the day, he chooses to go against the grain, you know? Oh, shit. But yeah, that's all I have to say about your little team, man. I ain't gonna keep on. We already know what it is with them. What's going on?
Mike's right there, y'all good. Jump on. I told y'all live. It don't matter. I do dumb shit. This is what I do. Pick your spots. All right, let me start this over then. Y'all know my dog Kev, always in the visionary mind. Y'all clearly see he popped in. Microphone right there if you want to, you can introduce yourself real fast. Hold on. Go ahead.
I'm Blue, J-Rod Blue, Lucifer Morningstar for some people. Yeah.
Suppose?
I'm here, I pod.
Okay, all right. Suppose we got to know if podding is a different thing now.
I don't pod myself per se. I'm gonna move my book back per se.
Okay.
I be on pods and
He's
pod.
I ain't gonna say gypsy, but like a venturer of like podcasts. Like if you tell him pull up, he gonna pull up and have his perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Okay. Yeah.
He part of Smoke Some, you know what I'm saying? When we, calling me one of the first people to pull up, just like today.
That's a fact. Now, y'all always know, anytime I call, my dog from Smoke Something, he pull up. I don't know why our content is becoming so famous on the internet, but I'm telling you, eventually, me and him gonna create a whole show away from everybody else, because I feel like...
And we got a clip on TikTok, they got like 5,000 views.
No, I didn't. Which one?
Yeah, the whole Stone Cold battle with me, you and Flo.
Oh, yeah, that's...
that one go crazy.
Yeah, because we be talking shit. I'm telling y'all, we be really kicking our shit.
Right there.
We really kicking our shit. Like, that's just, perspective of what we talk about, like, in general. Like, I always tell people, like...
Hey, that was a fire episode. See?
And a lot of people don't understand it. I think with the dynamic of what wrestling is coming back, I think that's what made it, probably more of a,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then you got the clip where We
2025.
got the Nas versus Jay-Z clip. But on my personal channel, on the YouTube channel, the clip that's going crazy, they made you got is the J. Cole and the J. Cole Secret Recipe clip.
What was you talking about?
You saying how like I said I felt like last year that was the verse of the year, and then you was like Yachty put the framework for him to have that, and I was like hell no, like but you know
Listen. One of these years, you go give me my credit. I mean, you do give me my credit.
Yeah,
don't want to say that you
yeah.
don't. You give me my credit, but one of these days, you go just say like this nigga be calling that shit. Bro.
yeah.
But true, in retrospect, we can give y'all, where we were at for the conversation. I played a clip where it's always about the whole situation was more so about stop, look, and listen. You know what I'm saying? He was giving a motivational speech. My dog, Dmo. He was giving like a motivational speech of how people should stop, look, and listen, and how it travels. You know what I'm saying? What does it mean to y'all, or what did it mean to him? You know what I'm saying? So I was asking him, like, what did it mean to him? But I'm gonna ask y'all the same thing. Like, how often do y'all stop, look, and listen in y'all lives to slow your life down to create
Often. Actually, I have an alarm specifically for that, but I also just do that outside of that because the alarm helped me start being more proactive and just slowing down in my life. The alarm is for 555. It's just an awareness alarm. Shout out to my uncle Society. He actually gave me the idea for that because he has a different alarm. Same motive, but different time. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I actually just been outside touching leaves and shit.
touching grass.
Like
You talked about that.
Yeah.
Touching
Just
grass.
looking at the sky like, huh. There's things niggas don't see up here. A lot because niggas are all the time on their phone.
Robots.
Yep.
And I said that because I do have an episode where I kicked it about when I went to Colorado. I was telling people like where we just unplugged from the norm. Everybody was like, "Why you go there?" And it was like, "Well, why haven't you been there?" You see what I'm saying? It's a question for a question. If you want to ask a simple question, the question will always be, "Why haven't you explored it?" It's just like I grew up playing a game like Pokemon. When you play Pokemon, until you got your bite and you had Pidgeotto who could fly or Charizard, some animal that could fly.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of going over a lot of people's head, but I know y'all get it. But I'm saying a
that's
lot of
the
people,
perfect person for that.
right? So until you got those abilities, you had to travel on feet.
Yeah.
You had to explore. You had to go through certain areas that you did not want to go through. Like, damn, I don't want to walk through that. Like, I know I need the light to see through this cave because I'm gonna bump into everything and all the way through here. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it made you stronger. It made you explore. It made you have to figure it out. Even as a child, like when you played that game, it made you go outside and be like, well, damn, I might not be Ash. I ain't fighting Pokemon, but I want to go explore the world.
I did not a cartwheel because I always do cartwheels. I did a back row the other day, just out of nowhere in the grass because I'm like, adults suck. Like we really just don't do shit like we used to.
People peak too early.
Like,
I promise you, I think that is. What do y'all feel like? What age do you feel like you peaked at? Because I don't feel like I peaked yet, but I feel like I have. Like I feel like it's coming. Like pause. I think that it's getting to that point
we talking about like peaking, like
where you just start having that boring life, where you felt, because a lot of people realize that and then they kind of revert back to their childhood. Like I started doing. When you get into that adult life, I'm talking about that adult life.
when you settling into
to everyday life.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday is the same. It's no difference. It's like no different every day. You wake up, go to work, go home, go to sleep.
early 20s. I feel like a lot of my friends, like, especially when they have kids early, can be like they settle into like this is what we supposed to be doing. Is like
Right. It's time to get this.
it's time to
to
file
get
taxes, which again should be doing. But it's time to file taxes. It's time to get the crib. It's time to put the ring on. It's time to go through 3, 4, 5 divorces, I guess. But like,
got that point, but I understand.
but you get what I'm saying. Like,
saying.
some people literally don't do relationships. They get married before they do relationships type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, jump into a relationship before they be friends.
you get what I'm saying? Like,
I be asking people simple questions like, y'all been married, so what's the worst thing about y'all marriage? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to hear the longevity, like, if you tell me you just got married, come talk to me in 10 years. If y'all still together in 10,
yeah.
then I want to ask. I got a lot of questions I want to ask. You know what I'm saying? Right now, this is the honeymoon phase. Like, y'all still love, like, yeah, y'all was just in a relationship. And y'all probably was in a rocky spot in y'all relationship. This just added a spark back.
Type shit.
You feel
Yeah.
me? This made you, as the woman, feel proud, like, hey,
I got a man, a husband.
I got a husband now, and then it's like, dog, like, all right, well, I'm just gonna settle. Because I feel like most men, tell me if I'm tweaking, it's all men in the room. I feel, some niggas be happy. I'm not gonna lie. Some niggas do
You
be
see
happy.
how everybody just kind of took a deep breath?
But you hear me? Like, it was like everybody in the room, I heard the side of fuck.
Like,
Because the truth is, yeah. I mean, it's maybe the love, quote unquote, the love of a woman that makes us feel like we.
it's just a
Content
percentage,
type.
like 65,
Content.
35. I give it like 65% might be with the one you've been with as a kid.
That don't mean you want to marry her.
No,
you love her, but
no.
that don't mean you want to lock in on paper.
65% of them, they tired of not early.
True.
Very
You
true.
know what I mean?
About 25. If you made it that long.
No.
Like, if you went through,
If they made it about 23 or 24, they married.
Type shit.
They're
Type
not
shit.
experiencing their whole
I feel like
20s
they
yet.
engaged by that age.
I feel like
25, you
No, you
pushing
ain't-
that.
if you
marriage.
haven't experienced like also being separated from that person as well, type shit. Yeah, you are engaged. You should be engaged, but like, if you are actually supposed to like date for real and y'all adults, again, then not content with your life type shit. Like,
No, you supposed to learn
Or-
and go through experience.
I feel like this. Me personally, if you are engaged, I feel like I still believe in separate homes.
absolutely.
We should never poly this life like we gonna live together,
could go
because
like
in that situation, I feel like it's always gonna feel like we smothering each other. You get what I'm saying? In a relationship, when we was just boyfriend and girlfriend or just dating or whatever we was doing, we had separate homes.
Type shit.
We got engaged and we instantly forced ourselves to live together. We don't know.
Didn't even
Like
do
when you
marriage
spend a couple
counseling.
nights at your girl crib, like it's easier to hide your flaws. That's man and woman. It's easier to hide your flaws for a couple nights. Your feet might stink on Wednesdays. You take that extra shower. I'm just saying, as men, some niggas do got bad feet. You feel me? You pull your shoe off on a Wednesday, you be like, God damn it, my boy. You feel me? But she don't know that. She only see you on Friday and Saturday. When you got your good shoes on and you put yourself together. She only see that day. You know what I'm saying? But she don't know that. So now on a Wednesday, she living with you, nigga. You come in after a long, hard day of work, and you go to sit on the couch like, whoo.
She like, nah, we don't
She
do that.
like, whoa, what the fuck is down
But
here?
I'm gonna play devil's
Who
advocate
died?
though, bro. You kind of gotta have that placency of like cohabiting before you take that next step to marriage.
Of course, I'm not saying that.
No, but I'm saying I'm just
Yeah,
playing
no,
the,
yeah,
the other
yeah,
side
no.
of the narrative where
For sure. I
Like,
agree. I'm not saying that
I
you
can't-
don't. I just say like shack up for a couple. Like if you a man and you about to really make that step, I think men got to make that step to where it's like, let me shack up with you a little bit. Like I'm living with you. We might even play a month or two. You know what I'm saying? I might have to sacrifice paying my own bills over here and do what I'm doing over here. But at the same time, it's just in case we need to go separate for a minute. Cooler heads got to prevail one time. We might argue. If we live together, we got to fight this argument right now.
Yeah, but
Type
at,
shit.
yeah, but at the same
At
time,
the end of the day, bro.
Right? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's so much positive to living with your partner versus negative
It is.
to where
Absolutely.
like, cause as a man, okay,
There's
cool. If
benefits.
you let's say we give you the scenario where you just say, okay, you with your girl, you just happen to move in with her. As a real one, you gonna take control of everything from the jump anyway. Like,
Right there
oh,
on
okay,
that
I don't like how you do this, or I don't like how you do this, or you know, the rent is $1,500. Come on, I put $1,200 on it. You know,
Right.
go focus on getting the house together.
Right.
Cause we about to get
Type
married
shit.
and we need to
Type
get a
shit.
house.
Real shit.
Type
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Or like, damn, I just dropped some cheese on the ring. Like, let me go ahead and
Just
you know
build
invest
up to it.
invest in other areas. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now I do have a question. Do y'all believe in the father need to pay for the wedding? Her father.
I'm gonna be real.
It's not even
It'd be nice.
That's not nice. That's actually traditional.
I know the tradition, but it'd
That's
be
old-fashioned.
nice.
That's old fashioned.
A lot of people don't
What's
do tradition no
old-fashioned
more.
about tradition? Women say they want to be traditional, right?
Some women,
I'm
absolutely.
playing I'm just throwing it out there.
Hey, you.
Devil's
Some of
advocate.
them-
I'm just playing.
No,
devil's
put it on,
advocate.
put it on the floor.
for sure,
Right?
for sure.
Right? Like when you get married, women say, "Hey, I want to get married traditionally. My husband needs to pay for my ring and all the extra things." Right? Well, do they? The one thing they don't understand is you do know your father pays for the wedding.
But some fathers ain't there though.
Okay, well you better have a stepdad or an uncle or.
In my situation, I done had this conversation with my partner, and she was basically like, she wouldn't ask him to pay for the wedding, but he at least he can do is pay for the dress.
Right, invest.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah,
some
invest.
people,
I would-
some
yeah.
people fathers be having to pay, but they be cheap in.
Right.
You said they be cheap.
Like damn, the wedding
They
cost
try to-
$15.
You gotta also think some of these
We can do this at the hall on 8 Mile
Right.
for $5.
some of these men they just want their daughter married off. You get what I'm saying? They just want their daughter married off
Give me
though.
3 right now.
Right.
No, I get it. No, I'm not knocking.
I feel like that's the tradition, but more
Some of them ain't ready to be men in the first place. You know.
More-
So, another time.
modern
I
couples.
like that conversation.
More modern couples would actually want to pay for their wedding themselves because you know how older parents is like I paid for the wedding, y'all was gonna break up, y'all gonna have
Yeah, motherfucker, it didn't
like-
work. Sorry, mom. Sorry, dad. It didn't work.
Or y'all had a kid and y'all ain't naming him after me. Like it'd be real.
Sorry, Ethel. Sorry, James. There's
There's so many
slave names, bro.
ethical
Goddamn.
things to why people shouldn't be having kids. And I hate that argument, but it's like if you're not financially stable or stable enough to take care of yourself.
I'm here for this. Now, I have to say this. All right, you don't got kids.
One.
Hey, do you got kids?
Nah, not yet.
All right, so
I want some, but I'm not. Shit.
I have this argument with people when they go with the financial stable thing, right?
Which is 50-50 for me.
Right. Let me say that later. I agree with you and I disagree with you
Absolutely.
because he a father, I'm a father.
Absolutely. Understandable.
When you had your kid, you got a son or a daughter? Got a girl. All right. So when you had your daughter, right? Did you know how much it was going to cost to have a daughter? No. You didn't know, right? Even if you know him with a kid, could you tell him how much it's going to cost to have a daughter? Right now?
Yeah, of course.
But you couldn't. Because you don't know your daughter. You can tell them what it's going to cost to a certain age.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You can only tell a person to a certain age. If your kid is not an adult, you feel me, an adult, it's like you can't really address what you pay. But then again, think about it. What years throughout that kid's life did you cut a corner and you barely paid for something? You see what I'm saying? Like, or you
I
may
noticed
have.
things as a kid.
I'm just saying, as kids, we know, like, well, for my birthday, I only got one gift that year.
Type
You
shit.
know what I'm saying?
The
And
older you
the
get,
other
the less
year,
you get.
the older you get, the less you get. It's like it went from a living room full of shit to now niggas just handing you $20. And you like, damn, I'm
Socks
20.
and
They
shit.
like, yeah, good 20, nigga, you a 20. 20 for 20.
I feel like I understand completely all of that. And I can't even remember what I was about to say, so I'm going to come back to it with my thought.
I got you. Listen, when you figure just, what I was saying was like, at that point where I was trying to, my point I was making was, nobody knows the price of what a kid costs.
Absolutely.
Right? Nobody. Because
Nobody.
one, don't even know the woman that you're dealing with. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You, one, don't even know the woman that you're dealing with. Is she going to play the factor of, I have to play the child support game? Is what type of woman am I dealing with? Is she a straight up mom who's going to work
And
it
that's
out
why
with me?
I started off saying, it's not what I was, but started off saying, but you stable, like you as a man or a person. I don't even want to just say man, as a
Right.
person, are you stable financially and otherwise? Like, are you stable enough to,
Let me say it like that.
because that goes in, I guess, goes into the original thing. Are you stable enough to have a relationship? Like, and then also bring life into this world, regardless if that relationship fails or not. Absolutely.
True. And I'm gonna say this: if you don't have a kid late in life, you'll never be financially stable in your 20s. If you had a
Real
kid
shit.
young,
Real shit.
right?
Real shit. Real shit.
You'll
real shit.
never that never you will feel like you are financially stable because one of the economy that you were in, two, the time,
The money that you're actually getting in right now.
the inflation of way the world is working now, you can never feel like you gon' even then it didn't feel like you could. But I feel like when you have a kid, it helps you prioritize. This is where I
No,
disagree with
I
people.
agree.
It helps
I
you
agree with that.
prioritize what's important and what's not important. A lot of people go and just important. I mean, make like going to the club every night. They make that important. Like that's something I got to do every weekend. When I get paid, I want to go to the club. I need to be outside. I need to do like necessarily you don't. You see what I'm saying? Like necessarily you really, really don't have to be there, but that's what you choose to do.
Every weekend.
You feel what I'm
I
saying?
get
Because some weekends I could go. The homies could call me at the
Type
beat.
shit.
You feel me? End of the month type
Whatever,
time.
I
Like
got a
nigga,
little
I just
extra
want to
money.
hang out one night. I can go have a blast, and I could probably take 5 months off.
I get you.
Never
My
see
father-
outside again. But I still experience other things that went on. Yes, I'm outside. I'm just not in the club.
Like all the time.
Why I gotta be in there?
Thing.
Why do I always ask people, in the winter, it's good to go to a club.
It makes sense.
Right?
It makes sense
to go to
to
a club, right? But in the summer, why am I going to leave my home to
be
go
in
into
another
a building?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Hot closed in with a whole bunch of people, drinks overcharged. Well, I could
Because
just go to
people
the
have
park.
gotten like comfortable in
music?
that being that element. Like
I mean,
around
COVID
people.
happened.
Thank
I
you.
feel like-
and that made me say, hey, let's push the party outside. It's
know what I'm
99 degrees. How about we just push it outside?
Fuck
Where I
that,
can
see.
have my space, you got your space. We can all vibe at a different level of our own vibration. You feel me?
They even
Michigan
got
is
the,
a weed state. You can't
that?
smoke inside, indoors like that for real. Like, they be tweaking over that, like, certain shit. Like, I don't
They
got
got the
time for
listening
that.
parties too with the headphones. Everybody got like
Yeah, it's
two
a
different
different-
DJs, 2-3 different DJs.
Oh,
Yeah,
quiet
bro, there's
listening
different
parties.
ways, yeah.
It's always different sessions that you can, you know what I'm saying, that can help. But
Facts.
back to what we were saying, like, in general, I felt like the kid is, when you have the kids or when you have a kid, it kind of sometimes help prioritize some of your important things in life. It's sometimes it keep you from being, like, some people are just focused on what they got going on. They don't want kids. I'm focused on this goal, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I understand the bullshit on the side, but some people be living in between that line. And it'd be like, when you have a kid, it'd be like, put you back on the right track. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I guess
'Cause
my
I
fear
could be
is-
outside and I could have died last week.
I seen a lot of niggas, obviously. I was actually talking about how it's not a lot of deadbeat men recently, which is not. It's better. But again, I still know deadbeats. And mothers as well. Like, I know
It's
whole
both
ass.
genders.
If you
You know what I'm saying?
Group of men that you've been around about 20 of the last 30 years out your life that taught you something about being a man.
Yeah.
That's the crowd you want to be around.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put an age on it because like
Right.
No, I'm saying
Right.
years or
In your life. In your life.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
No,
say,
I'm
I'm gonna
saying
say,
this.
listen, I hung around a lot of like real men in my life, right? Like real solid OGs, real solid niggas that was with their kids, all that, right? But when I became a dad, it was a group thing. Like me and all my homies my age became dads kind of around the same time. So we leaned on each other.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We taught each other how to do this. Like, nigga, we gonna hang out, we gonna go here, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, we gonna go vibe with each other in a different way because we want to be in part of our kids' life every day of their life. Like, we want to try to be the dads, like, there every day. Like, our dads wasn't there. We trying to do better than what they did.
Can I say, just a side note, that's kind of like one of my fears of having a kid later is I don't think none of my homies gonna be like having kids around. So I don't know if I'm gonna have that group of.
But it might be the best.
It might be. That's why I'm trying to, you know. I
Because
guess
I
we'll
also
figure it
say
out.
when you have a kid, like in that process, if you got homies that got kids that's already, that already been through it, they
Type
can
shit.
give you game.
Yeah.
Then you
Yeah,
could call them
yeah.
and be like, look, all right, I'm not panicking, but the baby won't stop crying. Like, what's
I get
going
you.
on right
Yeah,
now?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I changed her. Shit, I burped her. I even warmed up another bottle, bro. Like, what am I doing? And they just like, sometimes you just got to show her love. Like, pick her up, hold her. Maybe it might be that whole.
That makes sense.
And
I
it'd be like,
appreciate-
and
I
you give
appreciate
that
last
game.
night.
Yeah, you
Like,
give that small IQ, and then it'd be like, damn. All right, she just wanted me to hold her for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
that's it.
Some babies get attached because when they come out, like when they first are born, like most doctors try to put the baby in your hands as much as they can.
Okay.
Like they
Okay.
try to force feed the baby to you,
yeah.
so the baby grow that attachment to you. And it's like now the baby don't know how to sleep on his own. And you gotta remember, nigga, we going home eventually. Like you're gonna want to go to sleep.
I
You
get
gonna
you.
want to have sex. You gonna want to do all it. And if your baby is so clingy to you, you ain't no setting this baby down.
Nope.
Ain't no setting that baby down because the baby only know touch. It's only gonna understand how to sleep through touch. Or just like you gonna be like, all right, I gotta lay her in the middle of us or him in the middle of us, and now they can only roll around and feel y'all. They feel the parent. They feel the body heat between each parent. They like, okay, I'm good.
safe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm safe. You feel me? And sometimes you want to start that early. Like, nah, lay on your own. Like, create that kind of separation.
Distance, yeah.
Yeah,
Codependency.
because then when they turn 13, then you, fuck you gonna do? Have a 13-year-old come run in your room and sleep? Daddy, I'm scared of what's under the bed. Get your grown ass out of my room. Like, go on, bruh.
But now I go
I
back
feel
to
like
that.
it's gonna be a lot more anger behind my voice when I say some shit like that at 13.
To go back to kind of go with what you were saying. That's how
I
Marcus,
feel like that too, but I don't really agree with that because it
course.
depends on the relationship you got with your kid.
That's what I'm saying.
You might laugh. You might more
That's
so
the kinda-
laugh.
that's the kinda anger it be coming out. Like,
what I'm
bro,
saying?
like, nigga, are you fucking-
Now him on the other hand, having a daughter, he might be like, Come on, you gonna
It's
make
wild.
me shoot? You gonna make me
Yeah.
shoot the closet? Like, why I gotta take the gun in the closet, baby? It's no night light. Do you see it? It's nothing in here.
Right.
I
It's
get
your
you.
clothes.
I get you. I get you.
It's your,
I
yeah, the bed is it's under the. All right, I'm gonna just get you a light for under the bed. What you want? A tricked out bed? God damn, LED lights.
We can have the whole room.
Hit the
Yeah,
button
LED,
3
bro.
times. I'm telling you, it's not a monster. Under I promise you, it's not. But that's that's how I feel about when it comes to being a parent though. Like it just kind of help you shape yourself a little bit.
I mean, so life.
Always.
Yeah, like if you actually take life seriously enough,
Yeah.
as you should.
And one day it's going to click. Like I always tell people, like for men when they have babies very young, it ain't clicked to them yet what they got, like what's going on. It hasn't really died. Like it ain't no. You gotta wait till that young boy a little older and he
Yeah.
run up on his daddy and be like, "Hey, toss this football with me," and you be like,
Be the best thing.
"Ball, you want to throw? You want to hoop? You trying to cross me over? Like you be then that's when you hit him with the old dude like, it's my boy,
My boy.
this my boy. I'm telling you, come on,
Kids
let's
see
go."
you grow up too. You know what I'm saying? Like when you had kids young, you know what I'm saying? Your kids grow up with you too. Like
I always definitely watch my dad grow up.
I got plenty of homies that had kids young, and you kind of like see that, especially with men with their sons. Like you grow up with them. Like okay, your traditional kid, you have them later on in life. Ain't no cussing when they kind of grow up with you. You'll let certain shit slide.
You hear a rap song, they say "fuck, bitch." You be like, "Oh, I'm mad at you." But don't.
In the game.
You can't say. You will laugh at it. Like you can't say
You
that.
can relate to them more because by the time they get to that certain age, you had them at that age or
Time-
in
yeah,
that
around
time
that
frame.
age,
So
yeah.
that way you can be like, all right, I ain't gotta order pops sugarcoat it to you. Like, listen here, nigga, wear a condom. Like, don't
Right.
do what I did. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, like
And if you
Gang.
do what I did and end up in that situation where I am, this is how you should handle it. The same way you saw me handle you.
Right.
Feel me, nigga? You should not be beefing with your child's mom.
Type shit.
Don't walk around calling her your baby mama. Like that's already a negative connotation anyway.
It is.
That's already
is.
anger between anybody. If I ever hear a woman say that, like my baby daddy, like you're already being negative.
already projecting.
That's your child's father. Male or female, that's your son's dad, your mom, your daughter's dad. Like that's his dad. Like that's not that's not your baby daddy.
I get you.
Like
I mean,
stop defacing yourself around it. That lowers your standards too, because you walking around with that attitude that I got a baby daddy. Because now when you go talk to another person, I had this question: do you think women lower their standards as they get older? Right? But if just a quick, before y'all answer, I'm just saying like when a woman walk up to you and be like, "Yeah, I got a baby daddy." As a young man who don't have kids, that already lowered the bar for you already right there. Because you didn't approach me as I have a child with a father, where it's respect. That means y'all got respect built in a relationship.
Right.
You approach me with this may get tragic. Dog might still be pulling up.
I feel
Right? I'm just asking.
oddly biased about this, unfortunately, because my mother, for some odd apparent reason, God rest her soul, literally would have rather been preferred baby mother or baby mama. And I swear to God, I asked her about this. I didn't. She never gave me a solid answer. I told my dad about this. He got irritated because it's like, nigga, I'm not no baby daddy. I'll take care of my kid again. So I have a bias because I don't think my mom seen it as a negative thing. So I don't know. I can't actually answer for real how I feel about that.
I agree. But I've heard the same thing my
Yeah.
whole life too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Growing up, I just felt like that was the narrative I wanted to change.
No, I 100%.
You see what I'm saying? Like when my homie, like if you're a young woman, you should be able to say like that's the man I chose
Yeah.
to have a child with. Like whatever you feel me? Whatever the situation is that he came with, like at the end of the day, you still had a child with him. At some point, you could have stopped it. At some point, you could have. And I hate when oh no, I couldn't. I found out when ma'am. Did you have raw sex with guy?
You know what you're doing.
Did you let dog hit it raw?
They were
Then you
married, by
didn't
the
try-
way,
Come on.
for 15 years. I don't know. Yeah, this is where I just,
Right.
I don't have,
And that's that's
I don't know why
crazy.
my mom
Right, we
preferred
won't
that
even do
for
that,
15
right.
years they were married.
My mama ain't prefer none of that shit. She ain't want to be even associated with dog once they separated. Like it got to a point to where it'd be like, she be like, who?
Oh,
Right.
Who?
oh, that's
Oh, you
real?
talking about their daddy? Oh yeah, all right.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like ghost? Like, like she just my mom was very sarcastic, very like kind of trollish a little
Right.
bit. So she would just kind of like downplay it a little bit. She would just be like, I don't even know who you talking about, bro. If he ain't right here in front of me, I can't even tell you
That's
who he was.
real.
Right.
I'm saying.
That's
And
real.
sometimes it be real
And
like
then
that.
with
though.
him, it was the reverse. He would try to like, how when your pops want your mama back, he'd be like, she's just so this and that. Me and my brother just look at him like, bro, she don't want you, cuz. Like, it would just kind of just be like that, where it'd be like, bro, she don't want you, bro.
Yeah.
Try that with the other baby mamas.
Oh, it's also real. Did it work?
Listen. And when you ask, like sometimes when you get to that point, when your parents be beefing like that, you ask them both, like you take them both to the side and you ask them on their own time, like, hey, what y'all beefing about again? And the beef been so long, they forgot.
Okay, let me get in something. I don't look at it as beef. Like,
Or they just been at a disagreement their whole life that they forgot what started it. It'd be like, what made y'all mad at each other? Why are y'all this mad at each other?
I think
what got y'all to that point?
I think in the situation that I'm bringing up, it's just one of those things. Like, I kind of feel like me and you do that where it's like somebody comes with a certain level of bullshit. It's like, I'm not even gonna acknowledge you. I might say like, oh, okay, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you even talking about? It's not even worth even mentioning. That's how I feel like my mama looked at it. My dad looked at it like, whatever mistakes he made, he always wanted to get that mistake back until he realized, like,
it ain't happening,
big
big
dog.
dog. It's not happening, big dog.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's not happening, big dog. I mean, and I get it.
They're good at it when they actually make that last decision. They be pretty stuck on that.
With you being a dad, I guess you can be the only one to answer this. What do you feel like your biggest struggle you face as a dad?
Time. I work. I'm a truck driver. I'm on the road from 10:30 to about almost like most of the days like 8 o'clock. So my whole day gone. I'm with her in the morning. When I wake up. I self-consciously wake up more earlier so I can spend that time with her. So when I'm off work, I spend probably about the same amount of time when I come back home. So I had adjusted my schedule, but I would say time because majority of the time me and her mother both work. So and we work around the same time, but her mom get off before I get off. So it's like we're, that accessible time that I want to have. Like I feel like that's the issue.
It's just that past that or that good time like 4. That's good time 5.
I mean, but we all live in the same house, so it's like it's not like I don't see her.
That's still a good
There's still
vibe. She
more
understand.
time.
She grew up. She gonna be like, my daddy was at work to this
You
time.
wake up and see and go.
For me, my biggest struggle is understanding my kids and what they want to do. Right? I have a sports kid. My older kid, he want to be a sports kid. He want to be that, but he don't understands what it takes. And being a kid that was his dad who was a sports kid, I'm giving you the game to tell you what it takes. Even just showing you a little bit of what it takes, I can see it right now. That ain't your lane. I have a little cousin right now, a year older than my youngest son. Right, he already playing tailback. He already
that dog is
flag
actually
football.
in.
Like he already active. He already in karate. He already ahead of the game. Like, and that's not my son's fault. Like, it's not his fault that he not that. It's just I understood that he was never that kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
is he into art?
Right.
He's in the video games, right? So what I say is, like, if I could do anything for my son, like what I foresee for him is like him being like a DJ Academics.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But more so on the streaming side. Like,
I get
he gonna be on the game. You know what I'm saying? That's how he gonna build his audience.
Like
a Castanet.
Yeah.
That, exactly.
Okay.
Like that's his lane. I foresee for him. So like more so when it comes to like YouTube, just making sure I understand if I do this right here, get the sponsorships, get the monetization already started for him. When he actually understands, maybe in a few years, like, look, that's kind of where I really want to go instead of trying to do this. It's cool to go outside and play sports.
Of course, no, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But my son don't
activity.
even. No, listen, what I'm saying is like my son don't even go outside and play sports. Like he not even one of them kids that be like, I'm just go outside and just dribble the basketball.
Yeah.
Not one of them kids. Like he not one of them kids that just gonna go outside and
Ride
let's
a
go
bike,
play catch.
skate.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's not his. That he'd rather sit in the house and play like 2K. Like he want to do that and yell at people on the game, and I get it. But that's your lane, son. I'm not mad at it because you may teach me something. You might be the guy I turn to when it's a game that I want to play. Right. Like, let me watch my son.
Have you encouraged that?
Always. I don't
Okay.
ever stop. Nothing.
So
nothing.
I'm just curious, why is he so interested in sports then?
I think it's because it's what I present. And one, he went to school with two of the best kids in his age group. I feel like people will know who they are later in their lives. But one of them was a receiver, one of them was a quarterback. They twins. And he went to school with them, and they were in his class. So when they play,
It's a little.
when they play playground football,
yeah.
he's playing and he's getting that aspect of playing school football with two stars. You get what I'm saying? So it's
know
like
yourself, man.
I'm
At
only
any
calling
age,
them stars because of their age group. Like they
course,
are
no.
the two. No, they two dogs in their age group. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like he playing with them and he's seeing that he can keep up with them. So he do have the passion to want to do it.
Right.
But it's more so of like he don't understand that them little niggas get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and they
Exercise.
they exercise, they run, they
This is
eat
their
different.
life,
yeah.
They don't just sit around and play 2K. Like they play that shit for fun, but them niggas outside
being
running like a. You feel me? They like you ever locked your dog up for 24 hours and then let him out the cage? That's how they are. They like you literally outside. They putting shoulder pads on. They putting helmets on. They ain't running about they playing
They're
through
trying
everything.
to get their form right and all
You feel what I'm
that.
saying? They worried about how quick they can get the ball out, drop back steps, how swaggy y'all look when I'm standing on the field. Like they looking at real competition.
As someone who was in between like art and fucking sports, I'm like, I literally gave a fuck about sports. About much as I'm talking about. I would go home, I practice a little bit, and then I'm like, all right, games and music. Like I practice this much after fucking practice, but it's not.
He won't
like
even practice that much.
You get what I'm saying?
It's not even
But
that.
that's what
Yeah.
I can tell the difference because again,
How
I seen people
old
that
is he?
11.
Okay.
11. But I also, like I said, he will go. He know how to. He just won't
It's fun.
do it. It's just
fun.
like something he like
Yeah.
to do.
But it's a different generations though, because in our generation we were kind of like programmed to do that, and the generations before, these generation you kind of programmed to play the game. Because why would I go outside if everybody on the game?
You would go outside because
No, I'm talking about this
I know I
generation.
get you, but if I was my
In this
son,
generation, yeah.
I would tell my homies, hey, look, we need to touch the grass a little bit sometimes too.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like we have to see what outside
I
is.
mean-
What is the construct? Like if I sat my son down and asked, like had a podcast with him, I could ask him a lot of questions
Type
and he
shit.
couldn't give me answers.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? And it's because you don't go outside and even see what it is. Like to even see. You feel me?
Hey,
You
walk
run outside
around
for the
the
ice
block.
cream truck, but you won't run outside to just play football.
So when question.
Gotcha.
So going back to your first question about how like we don't stop and live life, when does that start for this generation then?
I feel like it's starting. Just me. Y'all can have an answer for yourselves. For me, the stop, look, listen for them is somebody having to tell them. So I would feel like it's more so around high school when they get it. You get what I'm saying? When it's like they know, like, all right, we gotta kind of figure out what's next.
Yeah.
They get a little bit rebellious. They older. I feel like for men, for the young boys, is when a girl start talking to them. They start talking to girls. For the young ladies, is when they start getting a higher rate of attention.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm something now. Hold on, wait. I've been cheering for a couple weeks. The basketball team is on my heels now. Okay, that's something I already know. I've been in school. I dressed this certain way as a young boy. You feel me? Oh, wait, the girls on the cheerleading team always want to talk to me every time I show up
Right.
to the game. They making sure they look at me. They making sure they huddle up right here.
They like touching on my-
Yeah, they like making
shoulders
sure
and
seeing
shit,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about. Like they like that. And some people, the stop, look, listen is because these young people actually listening to podcasters. They actually listening to some of them are listening to long form content to where they can understand to how to be not make the same mistakes we made, but also try to change the dynamic. That's why you get so many young millionaires or so many
Very
young
true,
people
very
that
true.
can go out and just start something that's different and make a squad. Like look at Castanet.
Yeah.
Kai got popping because I'm not saying Kai wasn't popping. He made himself get to a certain level, but
Yeah.
Kai went to Atlanta and started hanging out with Duke Dennis and them. I gotta go still touch grass and understand that I gotta go link with the other niggas that's already popping on YouTube. Even though I'm
any
bringing,
generation YouTube type shit, like
Yeah.
they eventually, even Vine niggas have to eventually link up and like, yo, we can't keep doing this shit by ourselves regardless. We have to collaborate. We have to fucking teamwork. Yeah, okay.
they don't hate each other as
Yeah.
much as we did. Competition in this generation is kind of
It's-
last, in my opinion.
No, it's more.
I'm gonna say last. Now,
I'm not gonna say it's last, but I feel like it's different. It's forming. Like I don't have to go directly at you. Like I could say little subtle things, or I can do little subtle things that your fan base to pick on. That they were gonna go back to the next nigga and be like, you know, or if it's streaming, they're gonna be like, hey, he said this. Like, look, clip it up. Then all the reaction channels and the short form content. Then you come back with the other streamer and they be like, no, this is what he meant. Like, so it's always that, you know, it's different.
I get it. I get it. But that's also it. Because now you got to think. Like, when you have a child, right? When you do have one, like, you'll understand, like, your kid going to find somebody on YouTube you've never heard about. Like Blippi. Like Blippi. Like Blippi. Who the fuck is Blippi?
I've heard of that recently, and I'm not happy about that.
All right, me neither.
I don't
and
like
I hated
that.
it. No, I hated it. Right? And
him.
my youngest son used to watch it.
I don't trust him.
Listen, my youngest son used to watch it, and he was getting angry about it. I used to get mad about it. He used to be like, yeah, Blippi. I used to be like, fuck out of here with this weird-ass white guy. I never understood it, right? But then he got hooked to Bluey, and that was his thing. So, all right, cool. You want to go with Bluey. All right, Dad can't really tell you too much about Bluey, but all right, like, this is what you want to do. All right, this is more subtle for you than fucking Blippi. Because whoever he is, I don't like him.
He needs to be watched.
He need to be investigated.
Bro,
I'm telling you, it's going to be a documentary on Blippi.
Bro, I don't trust. The second I seen him.
Tell me y'all seen the Kevin Spacey documentary?
No, I heard about it, though. I heard about it. What happened?
But I heard some of the allegations before.
No, don't tell me if you. I ain't. Oh.
Yeah, like he was.
Y'all didn't
like,
listen. Pause the whole situation. Let me. Listen, folks.
Listen, men, women.
Listen,
man.
listen.
Oh.
No, fuck that. Let's just talk about the dudes. Pause. Let's talk about Kevin Spacey and the men I don't know. I'm allegedly. Let's just say this because it's a documentary and you know this shit could be alleged.
Yeah.
But it was a dude on there, right? Marine. Listen to what I'm saying. This nigga was in the Marines.
Okay.
PT every day. Push-ups.
Okay.
Sit-ups. Drowning yourself in the water. Right? You had to go through this. Combat training. Right? To let a fucking weird white man scare you. The way he said he scared him. It's crazy. Nah. He said Kevin Spacey tried to hit on him at the crib. I'm just going off of what he said. Tried to hit on him at the crib. He said it didn't really work, but it felt weird. He was like, man, it felt weird. Like, I don't know what dog was on, so I left. Then he said he invited him to a movie. It was like,
I'm sure.
all right. But he went.
Niggas be on some weird.
He went, right? Listen, dog went. So dog go to the movies, right, with him. They go see Saving Private Ryan.
It's a good movie.
So not only do you take me to a movie where I was a part of this war, so now you're going to take me to something that's going to make me emotional.
Damn.
Going to make me emotional about what's going on in this war because I know what you feel me? Dog say they sitting there and all of a sudden Kevin Spacey whip it out and just start whacking in front of him. I said, oh my God, what? He said, I just froze. I was like, yep. He said, and now most guys would say they would have punched him and got up out of there. I would have just got up out of there. The punch would have probably, but I wouldn't have went to the movies with him.
Hold on. I
wouldn't have went to the movies with him.
Point. The people are like, people can look physically strong, but they are emotionally weak. Like people have triggers. Like you don't know if this dude went to the Marines to get away from being treated like that as a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
So he went to the Marines, got tough because he got tough. You know what I'm saying? Did what he did.
But that should have made you beat him up even more.
But everybody don't have those emotional factors.
No, I get it.
All I was gonna say is actually 3 of them. It's not just fight or flight. It's fight, or freeze. That's a real thing. People do not talk about that.
Oh,
one.
trust me,
So,
I've seen people freeze like deer's in hair. That
It's
deer in
a real
headlights thing is real.
Yeah. If you don't know what to do,
Oh man,
which sucks. I really hope niggas figure out you gotta either really fight or flight and not freeze because
you never know.
Yeah.
You just never know. When I say like you just never know, it's like you never know because never freeze. Freeze should be never the situation. Like
it's
to
hard
me,
if you can't
like you gotta just know, get away. Like that should be the first thing in your mind. If anything ever make you uncomfortable, find it. Like just try to get as far away from it as you can. That's where the freeze don't happen. Like go freeze somewhere a miles away.
But if you've never seen that happen before,
don't freeze.
Some people would.
Or trying to analyze the situation.
Thank you. That's the freezing point because you trying to analyze what's happening. No. Let your computer rest. Get out of there. Put your computer on sleep mode and get out of there.
For real. No,
like just go. Like when you ever just like cut your phone off.
Shit,
like,
even that's that slow motion in movies too. Like that you analyze. This nigga pulling the gun out on. Like, you supposed to be running at that point.
You already supposed to be
Like,
gone.
You see this nigga going, like...
Slow motion reach.
Yeah.
Like, why am I letting him about to even?
Yeah.
No, drive-bys. Niggas see the car moving slow.
You already...
See dog hop out the car with the Drake like these in slow motion. Like,
But that's how that shit be in real life, though.
like, bro, but at the same time, we know we got beef with people, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we not gonna be out here with guns toted.
But I'm
like, we
saying-
gangsters and then not
But I'm
understand that
saying
a drive-by
traumatic
can
events.
happen.
I've been in like a car accident before. I don't know if y'all ever been in there.
I've definitely
of
been in
them.
plenty
That
of
shit feel like slow motion when you
It do.
All the time.
once it's right there. You think like, damn, I could have just
Yeah.
swerved.
It's
over
like,
and over.
freeze.
Just
I
think
froze.
about-
I froze twice. I did.
It's always about hindsight. I always understand about hindsight. But what I'm saying is, a car accident is a little different than you watching. You seen Baby Boy.
Yeah.
You watch Snoop creep up the damn street. He fit. Get over
Yeah, but
here,
he didn't know
girl.
until he rolled
Bruh,
the
the
window
nigga rolled the window down and looked at him like, and he was like, nigga,
He ain't had
get up out of there. You know dog and them about to, bruh. You know what's up with dog and them. You knew it. When you saw it, stop, come see, you tried to analyze what was going on physically in that car. No, dog. I see dog.
Right.
He don't look happy. Out of here. Fume. Don't even want smoke. I ain't got the gun to shoot back. I gotta get up out of here. Peace, shoot. That's what I'd have been on.
Because it's like,
Peace,
yeah,
shoot.
you ain't got the strap. What are you?
Peace,
I
shoot.
guess it is hard to...
I always wanted to know like how the fuck you figured out where he was at. Like how the fuck you wasn't at his crib. You was
I mean-
at Sweet Pea crib. How the fuck you figured that out?
He knew to be in the area.
He just got out.
I agree with that too. Nah, it's a lot of shit that it's a lot of nuances to these movies that
All
you don't
that
be picking
stuff
up
was
on.
around the block from each other.
The deleted scenes cover up a lot of the what would have been in the movie that didn't make sense in the
Type
movie
shit.
that we still
Would've
trying to
added
figure out.
in, yeah.
Like the baby mama stayed across the street.
Oh.
Right.
That's
He
convenient.
Never would have knew
He
that.
went and whooped her side nigga ass, and Ving Rhames' character was right across the street,
Because you
mowing the
can-
line type
okay,
shit. 'Cause he
yeah.
had to come.
Never would have
It
knew.
was right.
Never would have knew that. I promise you, I never.
It's
would've
not
knew
still. I mean, I guess again, Hollywood got to make the runtime, and that's a whole other thing.
I mean, they could at least move the bitch down the block. They could have put the bitch down the block. Where if I'm out here whooping her baby daddy ass or her boyfriend ass, you don't see Melvin in the background. God damn it!
That's
You couldn't
right.
move the damn house down 5.
It's hilarious.
I'm just saying.
You ain't wrong.
Come on, bro. Like, God damn, man. Like, golly. Some things you just can't. It's just like, God. I understand we got a small budget, but can we not buy this house? Can we buy that house? Can we rent this house out? You know what I'm saying? Like, can we rent this one out? It's 5 houses down. It's a good angle. Like, he can at least run. You know what I'm saying?
Shit
Like,
is expensive.
come on. I mean,
I hear you.
all right. So let's move forward a little bit. All right, I got in music. This is what made me mad. I'm turn it up a little bit. I don't know why he did this. I think he should have shut up. I don't know what PR stunt told him to do this, but we'll.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry. It's so difficult.
Come on, react to this, please. React to stupid Diddy.
He's hilarious. And he's going
Scorpio's
to
down 10, man. I'm keeping
Man,
it
nigga said
quiet.
Scorpio's down 10.
Down
man.
10,
Facts.
man.
Facts.
I'm gonna be real though. The narcissist that you can kind of tell, like in Diddy, needed to do that because I'm saying like as far as to keep that narrative going because he had already been kind of going down that way. It was saying like with his music and what he been going, where he had been saying like, all right, I might have did drugs or I might have been this toxic person. Like he has to kind of the narrative people create about you. You need the like deflect from it, or you can kind of like brush the line to kind of agree with them. Like, yeah, I did it, but I was on drugs. I was mental problems.
That's what got
That
me
sounds like a nigga who abuses women.
I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying that I can
That
understand
sounds
why.
like a nigga who- Oh my God, we do not support DVs in this.
No. I'm not supporting that. I'm just saying.
I'm just
like,
saying. I hear those excuses.
In order to try to control the narrative, you gotta acknowledge. In no way the video come out, you don't acknowledge it. Like, I don't care if you is.
He hasn't acknowledged anything.
Or
He didn't.
yeah.
So like,
He denied it when she first.
that's what I'm saying.
But now that the video is out, you can't.
You can continue to not talk.
Yeah, but nah.
You can continue. I get it, bro.
That level of celebrity, that level of power, you gotta still say something. Even when the lawsuit came out, he could have been like, man,
I don't have to say anything.
he don't
Bro,
have to
I'm
say
saying.
anything, but he did though, because he knew.
Because anything you say will make you look worse.
Anything you say, hold on. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of public opinion
Absolutely.
and law.
Absolutely.
Facts.
And you
that
made
video
your
didn't do you no justice. Did it? I'm
nothing
just
you
being
would have said in
honest.
that video.
Listen, I'm not even a Diddy supporter. I agree with what he did to Cassie. Let's keep it a stack. I seen it. I can see it. We knew what the allegations was. We heard it. Everybody already processed it. It's cool, right? No, it's not cool.
It's not cool.
But what I'm saying is, we already knew what the situation was.
We
already knew. This is, to me, I feel like the reason this video didn't do Diddy no justice is the equivalence to that's Ray Rice doing that fucking press conference with the Ravens after his video came out of him punching his wife in the elevator. Yeah, right. It don't make sense to talk after this, bro. The video is here. It's over. Just take whatever everybody say to you.
Take the sponsor losses.
You gotta just whatever. You just gotta cut your losses and go.
Go to jail.
Who are we? What? I don't even say. Listen. In reality, I told somebody earlier. In reality, they really about to swap him for R. Kelly. R. Kelly gonna come home and he going to jail.
It's terrifying.
And everybody gonna be like, well, why you say that R. Kelly, it's a swap instead of just both of them going to jail? Well, R. Kelly's still speculation. It's still alleged a lot on R. Kelly. Yeah, these are a lot of older, when you look at it in totality, these was a lot of women that R. Kelly was of age that R. Kelly was dealing with. Yes, a lot of the things that we try to put, I think R. Kelly went to jail because they couldn't convict him back then.
Right.
Facts.
That's the only reason he went to jail now. Like, if they would have convicted him back then, it'd probably be different. They wouldn't even, that surviving R. Kelly never happens, none of that. If they convict him back when him and Jay-Z beat the case.
Right.
When they did the Not Guilty song, when they did that, all right, come on. All right, Kelly, you was at the top. You was the pipe. First of all, you just played in too much into the narrative. You just did that too much. So they had to bring you back down. Look how Bill Cosby went away for a couple years, and then what they do? Let Bill Cosby out. Because they knew for a fact
it's a smear campaign.
Yeah, it's like just let us knock you down a little bit, just teach you the same thing. Same thing they doing to Drake right now. They doing the same thing to Drake right now. The
shout out to Kanye
Drake,
West.
Same thing. Same thing they did to Kanye. Yeah. And that's why they was looking at him like, but then again, also, let me say this about Ye. Ye actually just played, because I want to get back to Diddy, but Ye just actually played too much into the narrative.
Absolutely.
The Jew comments, a lot of things that Ye was saying was just unnecessary.
Completely
unnecessary.
But
it had to be said.
It bought him his freedom.
Understand what you're trying to say.
Wrong nigga, right message.
God damn it! That's the same thing with Pusha T. Wrong nigga, right message.
Right message to the right person. Because I caught it.
But listen, right message, wrong messenger. You would have got that message from anybody. If anybody would have said what he said, you would have understood what they were saying. You understood the message. But guess what you didn't? It's just the wrong messenger.
Right.
You needed to hear that message. I'm gonna tell you somebody that you would have heard that message from, and it would have. If you would have heard that from Drake, nobody would have paid no attention to it. At all. But you would have heard the message.
Because he identifies as one of those things, and people already have a certain image of Drake to where he don't usually speak on topics like that. So it would have been more
I haven't listened
for him to say that. Though.
You see what I'm saying? If you would have listened, if Drake would have said that, it would have been a little different because it would have came off as not as harsh. You feel me?
I mean,
Kanye said it, and it came off as a rational black man saying stuff about Jews. Right. That's what it came off.
That argument makes me upset, cause it's like, it's just how that nigga is. It's like,
but he ain't always been like that though.
Of course, it's not always, but if the world made you a certain way,
Kanye was begging to be heard.
And now
we do have years where Kanye was begging to be heard. Now he's walking around with this arrogance, and I get it. You've earned that arrogance, bro. Like you've earned the arrogance, you've earned that respect, you've earned all.
Hasn't he always been arrogant though?
Yes, very, always.
Not necessarily.
He was.
I wouldn't admit when he's feeling
I'm gonna say
vulnerable.
Yes, but I'm gonna say his first maybe 3 albums, he wasn't really arrogant on them albums. He wasn't.
Man, I ain't gonna let you slide with that.
Where was the arrogancy?
He always had that.
I'm not.
I'm saying. Listen.
That's it. But see, I think that song came from with the Jeezy sample.
When did Kanye's first album come out?
2003, I believe.
3 or 4. Yeah.
He was talking crazy back then, but it was more than like a.
That nigga said George.
It was
Bush
in his
backpack
like era.
Yeah, but he was always saying like had like a kind of like a borderline of like a narcissistic view of like himself. But then once his platform got bigger, like okay, he did the Grammy speech. Like everybody said, what would I do if I didn't win? I guess we never found out. You know
also true.
Like that, like,
we will never find out.
Right.
Like,
we will never find out.
Listen, what we said on the one part, like Kanye has always rapped about the Kanye he was gonna be in the future. Mm-hmm. That's the most narcissistic shit in the world. Where I'm telling you, I'm gonna be an asshole once I get older.
Damn, that's true. Same shit though.
But
just less. I just
can't say it right now. Like I'm gonna do everything Dame said, but at some point I'm gonna get away. At some point I'm gonna get canceled.
Dame ain't got canceled because he's less abrasive. Shout out to Dame Dash. Thank you for putting money in.
I know you hear them stories now. With Cam would be like, he'll just tell people like, "Hey, I know I gave this beat right, but Hov got it. You get these other beats. Just Blaze in the other room. You show you want it from him.
Also true.
Like just say whatever he want to say. Don't give a fuck about
him and Kanye locked up in a room with Guru.
I get it. I get what y'all saying. Yeah. Like I hear it, but to me it's just. I look at Ye as I think he got to the point where it was just like he became a rebel. His mom died and he became that rebel.
Oh, absolutely. I
feel
like that.
I think
that
it unhinged the rebel that he was never really meant to be.
No, I feel like that actually. I'm going to say I look at it like this. His mother died, gave him access to be exactly who he knew he was.
But she tamed that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like when
she knew.
Yeah, but my son was going to be this regardless if I'm going to be here or not. It was a tameable thing. It's a tameable thing as it was, but it's like if Ye is going to still become Ye, regardless.
I don't think if his mama died, he'd become that. Nah.
It's fair.
Polo time.
I feel like he was already like that, but he was just amongst the people that he already was around.
This what I'm saying.
That just was an inner beast.
But at some point, I feel like you also grow.
Been an inner beast.
Your ego might. I don't know. This is how I think. I feel like your ego might grow past your family. Surprisingly, it's crazy. Is that like at one point you making the decisions for the family type shit. Like you have the money, you have the power. I'm making the decision. Y'all coming to me for everything. At one point, my ego is going to, like, what do y'all? You know what I'm saying?
Like y'all can't move without me.
Y'all really, again, mom's opinion always gonna matter first, for real. But at the same time, like, I'm going home. I'm not going to disrespect you, but like, I bought this bitch, but I'm going home. Like I actually don't have to sit here.
No, I get it. No, I get what you're saying.
Problem with Diddy. The opposite way though.
That's crazy. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Even when we go back to Diddy though, just for that moment though, like I really think that video didn't help Diddy. I don't think his son helped him.
What his son do?
Oh.
What?
This everybody saying no Diddy and
he said if he catch somebody saying no Diddy, he gonna punch a nigga. I mean, no Diddy.
No Diddy.
Hey, King Combs, anytime you want to fly to Detroit, you can. We'll beat you up and send you back to New York.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We'll beat you right on up and send you back to New York, gang. We gonna that New York shit you talking ain't gonna work. Diddy can't save you here.
It's wild.
Being honest.
It's wild.
Not save you in this city. Nobody's safe. I don't even listen. I be trying to tell people that. Like, I don't know why people be thinking your celebrity means nothing here.
At all. And never
Means
will.
nothing. Absolutely.
Where everybody in this
Nobody,
bitch is celebrity.
I don't care who you know. I listen. They can't stop anything if a person. They will go down with you. Now, think that celebrity is going to stop you from getting killed. They're going to be standing right next to you shooting back.
This is why you be a cool nigga.
I'm just being honest. Listen, let me explain something to y'all. Hey, if anybody bring y'all to the city and they giving y'all, that's because y'all are not being no type of violence. Y'all are not. They got y'all moving around safely in the neighborhoods that they know they are secure in. They will never let you say anything crazy. Just like when Benzino came here, you see how I swear Vezo was on his heels. It is just different. It's just different here, bro. We don't really have no type of.
Somebody on NBA, ESPN said some crazy shit. I forgot who, and like he got checked instantly. Like, fuck, I wish it was.
It's just. I'm just saying, it's a Detroit thing. Listen, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate everybody thinking that it's. Don't ever think it's sweet here.
It's never going to be that.
Ain't shit sweet in this city.
Ever.
Everything is definitely gonna get it. We will get it. You know what I'm saying? So. Your favorite celebrity cannot save you. I don't care how much you know 42 Doug, Sada Baby. They're going to be standing right next to you in a war with you because these young niggas in the city don't care.
Nope.
They don't care. Nope. They don't care. I'm just being honest. But they will also understand they got respect. Respect is respect. You will get socked and punched over respect immediately. Anywhere you go in this city if you just disrespectful. That's just what it is.
So his son made this nowhere near better at all. I get it.
Nowhere near. Nowhere near. And 50 was like, dang, why you diss me? Like, what I got? Like, why you mad at me?
50 cool nigga.
It antagonize people to even.
I mean,
like Diddy at all. They don't like each other.
No, I know that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It antagonize people to go even further on the no Diddy shit and like you.
Because you telling me not to say something. So, okay, bro, let me explain something to you. No matter where you go, no matter how far, no matter how wide, pause, no matter. Like, no matter, somebody is going to wait to catch it on camera and say, hey, King Combs, no Diddy.
You ain't gonna be able to do shit.
That's actually hilarious because I'm thinking about every opportunity niggas gonna have is like, you can't talk about what, bro?
Niggas is sitting out waiting to catch him say, like, hey, no Diddy. No Diddy.
And just to see if you go swing.
TMZ might ask him a question and might say no Diddy after.
No Diddy though. No Diddy.
Now what you gonna do?
Not what you gonna do.
Swing? Do it.
But you know what's crazy?
Please.
Though?
I want that
he came
lawsuit.
Out with the diss song like last week, right?
Yeah.
And then the tape dropped the same week.
And then
his
went
son
quiet.
made a what?
Hey, I'm talking about everybody on this Twitter like, hey, what happened? You said something about what happened right here. Can you explain what your dad was on right here in this video? Because I read it, like, we didn't even get over the video. Like, if we really want to talk about the video, first of all, Cassie, let me say this to all women. Hey, mama, if you know you got a raging, naked black man running down the hall chasing after you, you never wait on the elevator.
I was about to say, take the stairs.
Never wait on the elevator.
For the love of God, take the stairs.
The elevator is the last. You hit
Take
the elevator button, but you go through the stair door.
Take a water bottle and pour that shit down the stairs while you're running.
He gotta evaluate, did you go up or down, or did you actually get on this elevator? He gotta reevaluate, and he naked, so he can't really go too far. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas will go to the lobby.
I mean,
niggas will go to the lobby.
If I'm down, depending on what floor we on, I'm already 5 flight stairs down ahead of you. You might slip. He ain't had no shoes, socks. He looked like he was in there having a free.
Like you said, raging black billionaire. He will run to the lobby.
Presidential suite. They can't even get. Niggas can't even get to the floor. Ain't no stairs.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's why she should have shot through the stairs. You go down the stairs. You get the running down. You leave everything and you go down the stairs.
Exclusive floors.
I feel like there's an emergency exit for sure.
It's gotta be an emergency.
Yeah, they have to. You have to have an emergency.
It's gotta be. The reason I'm saying it's gotta be an emergency is because what if a fire breaks and you can't get on the fire? You gonna be just stuck on the penthouse floor, building on fire? What you gonna do? There's got to be a way for you to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying it should have been some stairs for her to at least get to the common floor. Then once you're on the common floor, then you go to running down the hallway screaming and banging on niggas' doors or something. Make a scene. This bitch went and hit the button and stood at the elevator. And then came around there like, whoa, bow, bitch, come here.
On the report,
get hit.
She was asleep. Like I guess
full elbow.
She probably had that time.
Bro, when he stumped her like The Rock, I felt bad.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
Jabroni,
Doing it twice was nuts.
Jabroni.
Doing it crazy was
No,
nuts.
what was crazy is him grabbing her by the back of her
Was
collar
also-
like she was a pit bull and trying to drag her. First of all, Diddy, you need to go. Yeah, you need to get your workouts on. Because first of all, how you can't? Cassie about 125 pounds. The fact that you couldn't get it, you know what I'm saying? You should have been able to ha. You know what I'm saying? Come on down this hallway.
Saying that he was asleep and that she was looking for that ample time. Like he sleep. Let me just get up out of here. He
Apparently, she
drunk
already got
or
hit
high
though.
and just was like, no, where she at? Go run outside.
Getting ready.
Heard that
What
click
made
of the
him
door.
just get the bro, he came around there like Bruce Lee.
Heard that door close, bro.
And she said,
See, that's her problem. She was supposed to.
She was
Her problem was never being in a relationship with that nigga in the first place.
She wanted to be a celebrity.
Damn.
Me and you.
She was already
Nah.
a celebrity.
Yeah, because she was with Ryan Leslie, and Ryan Leslie wrote all her songs.
He's an independent
Did
also.
no, he did the whole
Be
record.
sensitive, please. We trying to reach. Listen, as sensitive we could possibly be. What I'm saying is,
That's what
I felt bad for
understand.
the young lady.
I apologize.
For
And
sure,
any-
for sure I
damn
felt
it.
bad for Cassie.
Absolutely.
But Diddy, let's talk about the left hand yank. You looked it real. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to get your dumbbell game up. Or something, you know what I'm saying? Because golly. But I also Cassie.
But he
let me
also
say-
slaps people, unfortunately.
Listen, shout out to Drake.
And J. Cole.
He slapped J. Cole.
They got in a scuffle, apparently.
I don't think
And
he
he
slapped
did
J.
a lot
Cole.
of things to a lot of entertainers, and they let it slide. For
Shout out to
many
Kid
years.
Cudi. Car blowing up. That was crazy.
Also
man.
insane.
That's
Yeah.
over almost 30 years.
Listen. Let me say this, Cassie. Another thing, mama. If Diddy come around like Bruce Lee and Bruce Lee kick you, you feel me? You gotta get your evade game up. You seen Lil' Kim? You better get your evade game up, mama. You supposed to hit him with the wah. You feel me? Push him down. Lil' Kim was signed to him. I know you seen that video. You feel me? Like, come on.
Doubled down.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She was supposed to get her evade game up. And then when Diddy, listen, I'm trying to be as just jokes. All right, y'all right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just saying.
Wild, bro. This man doubled down.
Did you see the other video? The other video been kind of surfacing for a while. I just didn't know that it was Cassie.
I did-
What? What's another
It's
video?
it's a video. Cassie's under the blanket. And she like kind of like hiding.
Oh, by the door.
Yeah, he
And
kind
he-
of
What?
Oh, he's
What?
8 times stomping her.
kind of like pushing her like.
Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Listen.
That's two
Hey, listen.
videos.
With that video, what make it even more sickening? It looked like a Snapchat video first, but at the same time, he flips the camera and it's him.
It's
So,
him.
So it ain't. So it ain't like.
Like, you
it ain't
can't
Diddy.
even say it ain't
Like
true.
the R.
Kelly video?
I
But
ain't
see, you
never
can't
watched
tell
it.
that's R. Kelly.
I ain't never watched it.
Listen.
My mom told me I couldn't. I was a kid.
I ain't never watched it.
All right. Again, my uncle had the video
That's
on his
crazy.
laptop. My uncle had his
never
video.
watched
Dmarks. Why? What am I doing wrong? They brought this up. Why do I got to chip? I think they're just running a lot in the chat because it
No,
doesn't
but
show
I'm
them.
saying though, like the second video.
But what I'm saying, all right, but no, I did see that video. Matter of fact, I did see that video. It was circulating like a minute ago. So I seen that video. It was like they was in a hotel room and it just like, Buddy did go a little overboard. But I can
A
also
little?
say that comes
Who
from
records it? What kind of
Diddy.
monster records it?
Diddy. He want to make sure you
he
know.
he paid the people at the hotel $50,000 so the video wouldn't go out. They
And
found
then the
they
video
found
went
from the
out.
raid. They found the video from the raid.
Oh.
So they would in Cassie lawsuit, what she was saying was is like anything that would happen at a hotel or somewhere in public, he would be like, and the video would go away. He would get the whatever the master copy that
Cash,
CCTV,
they would got hush
CCTV
money.
video, whatever.
type shit.
Like he would get the footage. Like I got
At the
like,
same time.
nobody can have
How
it.
you keep on going
But
back.
why would you want to keep it though? If you got it, why not just crash it right
you
there?
keep on
You can
going
throw it
back
up.
to
You
that food.
can crush the tape right there.
Because just like
Why you got evidence of you beating on
Because
this
just
girl?
like Drake said on, I forgot what song, I don't know the project, the nigga was talking about, like, we still got videos on the USB of niggas doing shit. It's like, it's blackmail. It's blackmail against yourself, but it's still blackmail.
blackmailing your damn self. What are you talking about, buddy?
Diddy is not smart. I mean,
Narcissism. You think you got so much power you get away with it? I can.
But why you keep the video? You got away with it. You paid the 50 bands. You got away with it.
I ain't gonna
Now
even
why
say
not
power.
just crush the tape?
I ain't even gonna say
Why
power.
not crush the tape? Get up out of there.
Because he might have to get a thrill out of it.
What? Just showing Cassie?
no, showing himself.
Remember when I came around?
Showing his
Remember when I
homies.
came around and
Himself.
just- all right,
Showing the
you
homies,
showing the
maybe.
homies?
Yeah.
So like, who is it? Like him and the security guards. Like, look how I came around the corner.
Whoever the
and won.
look, peep game. Have you ever, because I ain't never, have you ever had a friend fucking show you a video that you know isn't making you comfortable and they just like, bro, come on, watch this shit, and it's like, I'm not trying to watch this shit, bro.
Yeah, but
That's Diddy.
if them niggas, no, listen,
If you paying your security, hey nigga, watch me beat this, like, and it's like, I'm not trying, hey nigga, I'm paying you, watch
Because
this.
you can instill that fear factor into the people that you know that ain't like that's working for you now.
Type shit.
For your females then, like, oh, you want to fuck.
And I do this to anybody up in this bitch after I project it on the screen. I do it to anybody up in this bitch.
That's what Cassie is saying in the lawsuit, where he was saying, where she was basically saying like, she didn't say it like verbatim, but she was basically saying like, I seen him beat up Kim.
Lil Kim?
Porter.
Porter.
Oh,
And she was using me against her, but I wasn't doing it because I didn't like her. I was doing it because I'm getting fucked up too. So your abuser is making you abuse somebody else that's been getting abused.
Right.
what about this Jaguar white girl? White girl. You seen her?
She been
She
popping.
been
She been
calling
popping
that
for
shit.
years.
I ain't
For
gonna lie, she been
years.
calling that shit. She
For
said,
years.
"Diddy,
Disclaimer,
you
though.
nasty, freaky."
Disclaimer. She off her rockets though.
Why
She
you
tell us
Is what they say.
she a tweaker. She a wobbler.
Okay, but even if then why she calling so much shit?
Because
You see
They
how-
call Lauryn Hill a rocker,
I'm just saying.
and
Like,
the
but-
FBI agent was
I
just.
love Lauryn
that
Hill.
ain't necessarily true though, because see the thing is like right when you like people credit Lauryn Hill for that one album when I give her more credit for the Fugees in the album.
I do too.
But once you drop a classic album as your first album, think about anybody that came out of the gate with a classic album. They always try to make you recreate that album in the second album. She was the person that went against the grain and was like, if you want me to make another album like this, you'll never get another album.
I still love Lauryn Hill.
But with Jaguar,
and it hurt my feelings.
Jaguar, right? She be tweaking. Like she had her son ashes and was throwing it at people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she been blackballed in the energy. She been blackballed in the industry, and a lot of these industry stories is true because you can look at the footage. You can see her and Jay-Z together singing the song on the Unplugged album.
Absolutely.
You can see her with these different people.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, I feel like those different like traumas or different things have made her. Yes, tell the truth, but also be a little bit broken because, like I said, it's a video
can survive
that's on
Hollywood.
YouTube where she literally is arguing with somebody. She took her son ashes and throw it at her
Interesting.
in the crowd, like, and then when it was on live and was like, these niggas just made me throw it at my son ashes at him, fuck him. They gotta calm her down, like not like calm her down, like hey girl, like they have to like. All right, we need
The industry ain't
we
for
gotta get some
everybody, bro.
professional help. Like we gotta sit you right here and restrain her. Cause you a rocker.
I get it. I just saying she called that.
But listen though, that's like saying like, okay, it's night outside. You look outside, it's night outside. It's an easy guess. Like you just have elite access to that. It's easy to guess.
I hear what
Something
you're
can happen
saying.
with Diddy where you've been to a party and be like, Diddy fucked with a man and a woman. You seen that.
But that's why.
So when people say that, you can be like, okay, if he'll do it again.
But that's why they tried to write off Cat Williams for a long time, bro. A lot of people did write off Cat Williams.
But Cat Williams was never a tweaker.
They tried to make him seem like a tweaker. That was what he be talking about
They tried
recently.
to, but you can see through that with her.
Type
We
shit.
didn't
I
see
get
her
you.
tweak like at least a good 10 times. She'll tweet 10
The nigga
times.
also turned down the drugs though,
You've
so it's like
definitely seen moments where I mean, if you want to go with that narrative, like you've definitely seen moments where Cat kind of tweaked out. I don't say that he a tweaker. I won't agree with that, but I'm
But
just
when
saying
he
you've
fought
definitely
the kid, like,
like
that
when
was
he
some
fought that
tweaks.
little kid.
Yeah, that
Like,
was
come
tweaks.
on, that's like Doug
He ain't got
fighting
your
a
ass
kid.
whooped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Doug lose to a kid too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't think it that far.
I think a kid will kick Doug's ass. I think a high school kid will kick Doug's ass right now. I know a couple high school kids that'll put that boy to sleep.
Yeah, but
I mean, I know he probably wouldn't fight back, but he probably
I'm
tried to
saying
shoot him.
it ain't even that. But it's just like shit.
They gave him the ones. Like he walked up like, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? Like, 2 feet tall.
He got squabble though.
It's cute.
But I'm saying like
Hold his
also
head,
got-
he
you
gonna
also
be
got
out there swinging.
security too though. You got to go through like 10 niggas to get to the
Bro, when it's a video out saying a nigga grabbed you up and put you on his hip and ran with you like a football,
nah, he didn't do all that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
no, Wack. No, I'm just being funny.
He was
Wack
talking
went ahead
about the
and said,
fucking kid
Wack.
that dragged him.
No, I'm talking about Wack. Wack said he picked that nigga up, put him on his
That's
hip and
fucked
ran.
up.
That shit was
That's
funny
hilarious.
to me. That was funny.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. Side cleared it up. I understand.
I don't even believe that.
Yeah, you don't believe the side of shit? Why? You don't think? All right. Wait.
We
Don't.
already talked about this on other.
We did, but all I'm saying is you don't believe Sada would have at least stood with gang in that situation.
Why?
I agree. I said he would.
I'm gonna be real.
Too much bloodshed.
I mean that's fine, but at the same
bloodshed,
time, I want to kill you. I don't want somebody else to kill you.
Nah, nigga.
I don't think. Listen, all right. Hear me out. I don't think the Sikh like Vaughn. Let's just use Vaughn for an example. I think the niggas from 63rd hate that he got killed from another nigga. Like nobody got that body. Like I don't want to wish violence on nobody, but I know how in the back of their mind if they sitting somewhere like, damn gang, like we ain't get that body.
Yeah, the enemy of your enemy is my friend type shit. Yeah.
Some random nigga got this body.
But at the same time,
he's the killer of our city.
Right. But at the same time, yeah, you want that right time at work, like moment to catch somebody, pause. But at the same time, if I'm beefing with somebody and you be like, hey bro, I see this nigga right here, and you smoking, that's just as good.
It is, but when y'all listen, just to me, if me and all right, just say today, me and you our podcast just split it. We don't rock with each other, right? But we both end up somewhere at a podcast convention. Right. Y'all go up on niggas, right? Y'all niggas go crazy on niggas. Y'all in there, nigga. The last nigga you would think that's gonna come, even though we got a friendship and we ain't fucking with each other no more. It's really because this would be a real East Coast West Coast beef. Right. You feel me? Or West Side East Side beef. Right. You feel me? So it'd be like, nigga, we don't fuck with them niggas when we in the city. Fuck them niggas. But nigga, when it went up, you feel me? It got hectic for us out there a little bit, and gang and them slid down. Like they came in. You feel me? They came in and aided and assisted us.
What does that mean when we get back though?
When we get back, listen. At this point, it's not calling truce, but it's more so like
I feel like that's what niggas thinking though. Again, because I hear you, but it's like
it's not truce though.
It's not truce. But what does that mean when we get back?
But that's
we have
what we got going on is in Detroit. What we got going on is in the city.
No, it's not.
It's not though.
I understand why a lot of niggas, listen, I understand why a lot of niggas feel like it. I get it. I'm totally understand.
For the betterment in Detroit is
but I'm talking about while we out here trying to get this cheese, I want to make sure you at least nigga know. Nah.
You know what's crazy?
Y'all not gonna just walk dog out here though.
You
feel me?
And
like
I'm not trying to say
chance that I can help, like y'all not gonna just
him being gone ain't gonna stop my bag.
It's not. I'm not saying that it is, but what I'm saying is
might make my bag a little bit bigger for real. The nigga just got knocked off. Might.
I can't stop. I don't have a disagreement there. I'm not disagreeing with. I don't agree with. I agree with what Sada said, and I can believe it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And niggas be like, well, what does that mean for the beef, bro? A lot of niggas be beefing with niggas because of who you affiliated with. Our beef really don't be real.
I think that's why he stopped fucking with Sauce Walker. Because they were beefing with Slime too.
Which they was bringing with Thug, beefing with Thug and them. But Sada,
but that's because them Cali niggas pressed him and told him like, if you blood, you can't bang Slime. Slim 400 told him that.
Interesting.
How you blood power rule, whatever. How you power rule when you bang a Slime? You can't do that.
That's fair.
Because a lot of niggas up here, when they started banging their colors, they was banging Slime, and then they were like, oh yeah, we power rule. Like, all right.
Confusion.
Yeah. Slime is like more of a prison type of thing, like where he's saying like, okay, you crib on blood. These GD niggas over here trying to whoop our ass. We gonna get together and whoop these niggas ass. That's
but it's a unity. It's a unity of us. Like we just slime. You know what I'm saying? But it's still like a back door open that something can happen. That's why you niggas is slimes.
I get
me.
I can play devil's advocate to your point, but I'm also agree with you to your point. I like just knowing what I know it is the people around them, because technically it wouldn't be an issue verbatim with them, but a lot of Doug songs in the beginning, a lot of some songs from Sada was dissing
each other.
Not only each other, but dead niggas in the
damn. That was at the beginning.
Niggas who
locked up
is not even locked up. It's a nigga out here that they saying he told on 80 people.
What?
On whose side?
On the red side.
On Sada and them side.
That was very prevalent in his career in the beginning. It's paperwork out here. They said that nigga told on 80 niggas. Yeah,
you gotta tell me who
80 niggas from that side. Now, like some niggas try to justify, well, I told on the ops. No, you told on your niggas. You told on 80.
Oh, yeah, I need his name on this podcast. So I need to know who he is. Because he told Hey, now listen. The only thing I want to know is, it's a couple things that I do want to know. Yeah, that's a lot of people. You took down the organization. Listen, God damn, he
Bro,
poopy.
like I'm trying to
He
wrap my
poopy.
head around
He
that
poopy.
shit. Like, bro.
He poopy.
I ain't gonna say that.
New Jack City. No, listen. Now, what I do want to know, one thing that don't make sense, and I think nobody ever asked, I don't know what it came from, but I want to know why to the man not around no more. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, bro.
I remember
that's
the
out
name.
of the beginning. To the
Like, I
man
remember
got
the-
his
yeah, that's what I'm
bands
saying. I don't
on with
remember
about
the- I
50
don't think I
bands.
seen him.
Like, come on.
Somebody, I was on live with somebody that's from that side that explained that situation, and it ain't as people saying it ain't as deep as people think it is. Like,
All right, well, y'all gotta
On
be
some
friends.
wild ass shit. Like,
Go be
niggas
friends
ain't
again.
Fall out.
Go be friends again. No, I can't even listen to Black Buffs. Like, I can't even listen to
Hilarious.
Free Eastside 80s.
but at the
Hilarious.
same time,
I can't listen to
Great
Free
song.
Eastside 80s. You talk about Tuda in the song.
things change though.
I get it, but at least put Tuda in the next video or something. Just let me know it ain't no beef.
Niggas ain't on the same wave sometimes, bro.
I get it. Let me say this again. Just put Tuda in the video so I know it ain't beef there. You get what I'm saying? Cause
What if two don't want to be there?
nigga,
No beef shit. What if you just don't want to be
just
there?
make an appearance.
What if you
I ain't
wanna be
seen you
there?
in the last 1979 videos this nigga put out. You go make a goddamn appearance. You was in the first 45. Goddamn, put your Black Buffs on, go out there and have fun.
Maybe he got red buffs now.
All right, well, go on out there then. Go on out there then, buddy. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. Certain things is just always, I always ask this question. But that's here nor there. Where else can we go? All right. Do you believe women can talk themselves out of a good man?
Absolutely.
Now, y'all want me to play the clip where I got this question from?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Play the clip.
In hindsight, niggas can too.
It's always good hindsight, but I just want to play the clip because I want to make sure niggas know what we talking about. Where it go.
Bro, I think I lost it.
Sometimes a woman can talk her out of a relationship. You can talk. We do that.
Yes,
We
but
will talk.
I'm gonna say something, and this might ruffle little feathers. I don't think just being a good man is enough to stay in a relationship with them.
But when I say a good man, I mean like he's good. That means all around. That means himself, spiritually, mentally, physically.
That's great,
healthily,
but
he's a good man.
that doesn't mean that he's the man for you. And
Right.
maybe when you're going through these motions of getting to know him, you're realizing, okay, he's a great person, but honestly, I don't fuck with his humor. Like, he could be funny, but
And
he's
that's,
not funny to
that's
me.
why a lot of modern women are getting 40 with 4 cats and no man because
Maybe that's what
he's
they like.
he's a good man, but because he's not funny, you gotta throw that out.
I was just gonna say, I understand. Unfortunately, like, look, man, you can be same reason niggas turn down a good woman, bro. I just don't fuck with you though.
No. A man not gonna talk himself out of a good.
No, she gonna stay around. I'm gonna stay around and keep her as long as I can.
I'm not saying a man can't fuck up a good situation
Type
with
shit.
a woman.
Type shit.
With a good woman. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is a man ain't gonna talk himself out of that situation
Like, what
with
do
a
you?
good woman. He not gonna he gonna just fall in line. He's going to listen. Some niggas fuck up. Small percentage. I know you ready. Listen, small percentage. Small percentage. Everybody fuck up once.
Twice, for real. Of course.
What age means? Age is always appropriate.
I feel like that's what I'm
Can
going
she be a
off
good
of.
woman while you're a child? She may be potentially on the road to being a great woman. Yes, she became a great woman. I was young when we interacted, though. You know what I'm saying? Your age means a lot when you say you feel like you fucked over a good woman.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I can say that about a lot of women, but if I say that and I'm 16, fuck, I know about a good woman.
Type shit.
Like, all I want you to do is make fucking tacos on Tuesday.
Type shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you show up to the fucking game on Friday. Like, I don't know what a good woman is. 18, 19,
like
20. I'm just saying, in so many ways, you don't know what a good woman. You still learning those
The
experiences.
other half of that is most definitely, like, I guess, if in any relationship, is if you working for it. Like, you want to work for that relationship to work because, again,
For sure.
I do feel like that it is a vibe thing. I was young, but also, looking back, bitches was a little, respectfully, they were a little too geeky for me. Great women, but, like, the things we were vibing with, like, it just wasn't the same all the time. So it's like, I don't want to be around. I don't want to work on that.
But you didn't talk yourself out of that woman. You got to get a chance to understand that vibe. You see what I'm saying? A woman, if you go and meet, listen, that, you could be a great guy. Let's just use you as an example. I don't know you fully. You could be a great guy, right? You be a great guy. I'm just saying, you could be a great guy in somebody's eyes, right? You're a great guy. You take a woman out on a date. You go out on a date with a woman. You go out, you treat her the way you feel me, open doors. You do all the gentleman shit. You play the role, right? Okay, you play the role. You're a good man, and then you sit down to have a conversation with her, and y'all start conversing. And the more y'all converse, the more in the back of your mind, you like, after this date, I'm deleting her number.
Absolutely.
And I'm never going to see this woman again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Some of them don't even get a chance to make it to that point. You watch. All right,
you're right.
Let's start here. All right, so since we're doing this,
you're right.
And I don't want this to be a bash on women. I'm not trying to say it's a bash on women, but what I'm saying is, let's just pay attention. All right, boom. What about the women that you've seen on TikTok or Instagram say they don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory or complain about a restaurant that a man took them to? When they don't, they would go with their homegirls to these same restaurants. If your girlfriend called you and said, "Hey, girl, let's go to Chili's. It's 2 for $20. I got 10, you got 10. Let's go make 2 for $20 happen for us." Man, unlimited drinks. We good.
Type shit.
When you get there, it's gonna be what? A man that's probably gonna get y'all some drinks because it's gonna be 2 girls right there.
That nigga already.
What y'all ladies drinking?
He came there to do that.
You know what I'm saying? Now y'all had a world whole time. Right. You see what I'm saying? But
let a nigga come up to you and say, "Hey, look, I gotta take you to Applebee's for Applebee's." Hold on, wait, nigga.
They disgusted.
Listen, walk up to a woman and say, "I'm not paying for the date. Let's Dutch date."
Huh? This is gonna be the reaction twice, maybe a third time. You said what? It's gonna be a third time.
Date? You sure? You don't want a Dutch date? You know, you pay for you, I pay for me. We can go anywhere you want to go.
You know, we can get to know each other a little bit.
Go to Black Rock because I can afford to pay $100 for a steak for myself. But I can't pay $300 for us to have a steak, and then we get to this conversation. Wait, we talking? Listen, we get to this conversation we just talked about. The conversation happens now, right? And I'm just telling you, in the back of my mind, I'm like this. I'm wasted $350.
Oh yeah, on a trash conversation.
No, listen, you trying to build up in your mind like, all right, at least I'm a fuck. I know I paid $350. She gonna be fucked for sure. Like that's just the mindset.
I'm funny, shit.
But at this point, you so turned off with the conversation. You like,
I'm not trying to put my.
I don't even want to fuck this girl.
Yeah.
It's nothing that's attractive about you, mama.
So basically, what you're saying is it's hard for men to talk themselves out of it, but it's easier for women to.
It's easier for a man to fuck it up. Yeah. It's easier for a man to fuck up a good woman and fuck up the situation, but it's easier. It's so much easier for women to talk themselves out of a good man because you already, when you walk up to a woman, she already has so many expectations. You just gotta, first of all, I gotta say hi to you. Right. You've been making eye contact across the room this whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I gotta approach you.
You feel me? I'm trying to meet you in the middle somewhere. Like, you don't want to hit the dance. Like, you walk that way and then I see you get up. You don't want to meet somewhere in the middle? No. Just so we can have a private conversation? No, you want me to come over here with your homegirls. No, you want me to come over here with your homegirls so you and your homegirls can judge me. Now, when I say I'm not buying all y'all drinks, but I'll buy you a drink, it's like, now the peanut gallery has a conversation because they broke.
Right.
Oh, I see the finesse. Don't worry about it, mama. Here, what you said you was drinking, I'm still gonna buy your drink. And when you done dealing with these bums, ladies, you come over here and we have a conversation.
I be videos on TikTok too where they be like a girl birthday, and they be like,
you can't pay for everybody. Bro, what are you talking
about? For everyone.
I don't know. Half of these motherfuckers.
Listen, I'm not being petty, but what I'm saying is, would I be wrong to say that I could ask any of y'all to give me some head, make me a sandwich?
No,
y'all was at my house.
Love that.
Go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
I would love everybody that I paid for to follow me home with my girl, and we go see what happens next.
Listen, I seen a dude. He was a podcaster with his mate. He took his podcast mate, was a girl, out for her birthday. He was like, "I'll pay for the birthday girl, myself, my wife, my family. I got y'all. Y'all got to pay for yourselves." They all got mad. The women even the girl, her birthday, she was like, "It's my birthday."
I seen that shit.
I'm thinking like,
I pay for your best friend just because I fucks with her.
I'm not paying for none of y'all but you. The dinner was set. I showed up. I paid for you. I paid for the girl that I'm taking home.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And she already I'm already not about to set the vibe. Because if I pay for y'all this, I mean, next time I see one of y'all, who gonna let me fuck? Cause one of y'all obviously about to let me fuck if I buy this dinner.
And you know what's crazy? Half the time, they be with that shit too. Like, damn, I this nigga did. Let me go ahead and do something. You know, like a lot of females.
And maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's what they want.
They just don't want to be upfront. Like, all right, you paid for it, cool. You know, like.
Well, you
maybe I'm being misogynistic saying this.
No, what I'm saying is whoever's paying for it, like if
so I get to make the shots if I pay for it.
Absolutely, is what I think.
Shots, even if you didn't, they still
absolutely
want them to go because they a lot of times, I don't know if y'all got women in your life, but a lot of the times, a certain friends be wanting to meet you anyway.
Right.
So that way once you match up to whatever that they want, and they like, okay, he this and that and that, they be already ready to go anyway. The dinner just gonna seal the deal.
And that's the crazy part.
I like you, bro. Real nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, but that's crazy though. It do, and that'd be the crazy part because I be looking at it like, how do you fumble that situation? And then girls be like, oh he not a good nigga. You be like, well, what did you say? Let's start with where it started, and then when you
and how fast did you ask for certain shit? Because I don't think motherfuckers.
How fast did you ask him to pay a bill? Was it after the first minute? How fast did you ask him to buy you something to eat?
You feel me? What was your first date?
Did y'all
how much did you spend on your first date? Yeah, bro.
Like, did you at least leave the tip if he paid for the meal? Like, you didn't do nothing. You just folded your hands like a 3-year-old.
Truthfully, can y'all go for a walk in the park?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all say y'all like that.
Hey, they do. They do.
I love going,
yes,
bro.
No, they don't.
It's argument. It's a 50-50. If they really fuck with you, they might say, okay.
Listen, and that's what I was gonna say. It's 50-50. If they really like the person, then yeah, anything is an option. Mm-hmm. But if you one of these niggas that they really trying to
finesse.
Get, yeah, stop. No, hell no. You're not gonna get away with that one.
Even regardless of how she feel, it's a good chance you're gonna get finessed anyway.
Why you figure?
Because it's always that chance.
Yeah.
Always.
I could finesse you.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like think about it. If you dating somebody, you can see the bullshit from a mile away. You somewhat tolerated to see what some people somewhat tolerated to see what they gonna do. I can either tolerate it, know to cut you off, or I could tolerate that. Well, nah, I'm gonna play with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're like, okay, you thought you was gonna do that? Nah. Let me do all this different shit. Nah. You take your own medicine.
Reverse move.
I can agree. Like
humans funny.
Hey, listen. Yeah. But I always look at it as the competition that we face. And that's why I always say double standards are crazy to me because we fight the double standard every day.
Right.
And that's why the conversation never ends. You're never going to find a common ground when it comes to men and women because it's always a underlying double standard. Girls be like, why can men walk around and have sex with all these women and not get looked at as a hoe? Well, women do call niggas hoes.
Of course.
Clearly, still the same thing. You a man hoe. That's what they'll call you in a minute.
Just a hoe.
Just
again, a bitch is a bitch, a hoe is a hoe. It's not no fucking gender.
Nobody ever put genders on those things.
A nigga is a nigga.
Well, the definition put a gender on.
Hey,
B-word.
again, me talking to me, talking to imagine you, talking to imagine him. It's no gender on this shit. I'm imagining you because you didn't say nothing. I don't know. It might be a gender on it, but like,
I'm gonna say you feel me. I guess when it comes to dogs, because outside of that, the bitch word can be used anyway. But also, I just understand as a man too. If a man calls another man a bitch, he also got to understand the consequences that come with that.
Absolutely.
You feel me? It's a lot of consequences with using that word. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
we play a dangerous game with having to go with, to travel between the do's and don'ts with that. Women use that word very, very, very loosely.
Very.
And then what be crazy to me, as I always tell girls, y'all hate when a man call you a bitch, but your homegirl can call you, and the first thing that come out her mouth is, bitch. And that's simple.
Why you gotta say it like
and you gonna be like, what, bitch? What happened? And y'all on the phone for 45 hours. Notice I didn't say minutes. I said hours. Because one of y'all batteries gotta die. Y'all not get off that phone until the battery die. Literally. You be like, hold on, girl, let me where's my charger? I'm gonna call you right back. Then you might be like, all right, I'm done talking to her for the night. I ain't gonna lie.
It's always crazy when that happens.
Yeah. It's too much. She too much information. Too much to download one time.
Yeah.
Then they gotta go call. Then listen. Then the crazy part is they gonna call the other homegirl and be like, So let me tell you what's that. You be like, oh my.
How the fuck did
I
you?
lived through another 55 minutes of this. Go to bed. Oh my God.
Swear though.
But, you know, that's just how it is. I guess that's our standards, men and women. We have to fight these things. Before we get up out of here, for real, this is my last question. Logic versus feelings. How do y'all boys feel about that?
What you mean?
How do you travel? Damn, how can I say this?
Oh, okay.
How do you travel between the line of of being logical and using your feelings? Because you know every man is born with using logic.
Recently, if I may.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Recently, it's just standing 10 toes and exactly who the fuck I am. So, if I believe my logic and my feeling is the same thing, I'm just gonna be like, hey, yo, logically speaking, my intuition is telling me I'm right about this bitch. And ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise.
Logic versus feeling?
It's different ones, though. Let me say that type of stuff. I'm trying to come back to me again.
He tapped.
I kind of blur the line of both. Just feel like how you said with that intuition, but also logically knowing like I'm not always right, and I can always think outside myself. So I have to adjust my feelings to put the logic in the proper place.
But do you? All right. So like, how do you see? And I'm asking
because I don't always agree with my logic, but my feelings will tell me I need to do this. Like I said, I'm an impulsive person. I feel like I need to say something. I'm gonna say it right then and there. But logically, I have to coincide with that to think like, all right, if I approach this person that way, am I like,
what's gonna be the?
Am I killing this relationship?
Okay.
You have to approach people the right way. Say, yo.
And see, I have the total opposite of the flip. Okay. I'm the total opposite of the flip. I'm logic. Like, if I approach everything, I gotta approach it with a mental of over-analyzing what you're saying. So I'm gonna hear what you're saying. I'm gonna listen to what you're saying. And then I'm gonna key into everything you said. So it's like answering a text message. I'm only gonna answer it in the way that you read it. So I can see where you was trying to stop your question. This was the end of your statement here. I'm responding to just that section. Then I'm gonna go on to the next part and read it. Like everything has to be locked because I want you to not miss my point. I had an answer for that. I had an answer for that. I had an answer for that. Logically, I'm gonna line everything up the way that you set it out. The way you approach me is logically how I'm gonna address the way that I answer this.
May I ask why you asked that question?
I feel like a lot of people, or just me in general, I encounter a lot of people, mostly men, that use their feelings and they don't think logically, right? Then I encounter a lot of women that say that that's okay, and it's not to me. Like they be like, or just I'm just saying like, not for the men that say to thinking they feel. I'm just saying like it's okay to be emotional or have feelings like that, and I be thinking like, well, no, it's not, because if I'm using my feelings, well, that's why you got socked in the face, because my feelings told me to punch you.
Right. Logically, that's not smart.
But logically, it told me if I do, I'm going to get a domestic violence charge. See my logic versus my feelings? I can understand that my feelings, whatever you said to me, is going to create a feeling. Yes, you can say I'm this, and the third. Women gonna cut deep, obviously.
Right.
But when you cut deep, my feelings is gonna want to make me respond. But logically, I know I have to assess the situation and know that you're trying to play a dangerous game.
Right.
If I don't assess that, then I'm going to react emotionally.
Which is dangerous.
Super dangerous. That's why we got a lot of niggas in state pen right now doing 20 plus. Because they thought with their feelings. It was feelings. The things that women wanted to see. The things that people want to hear from men. You want to see a nigga's feelings. He's not thinking logically if he's using his feelings. His feelings is driving him one way. He just said that. He said, I want to say something through my feelings. But logically, I know if I say that, is this burning that bridge?
Isn't it funny? I'm sorry, I just thought
that
nigga be talking.
Again, sarcasm. Sarcasm comes with the logic.
I was about to say,
because that's with the logic. It'd be like,
don't you stop? Aren't you supposed to? This again, why? When do you start? Stop exactly. When do you start doing that?
See where I'm going? Full circle. When you stop, listen and look. Like, hold on, wait. I'm just saying, and that's always that's a key factor because people look at things and be like, well, he is sarcastic ass. No, you thinking with your feelings, and I'm just speaking emotion. I'm not speaking with emotion. You said that, and I'm just quick to respond because I have an answer for what you're saying. Logically, I can think logic. Your feelings is gonna make you think slower than I'm logically thinking.
Right.
The feelings gonna ask you a whole bunch of questions.
Yeah.
Like, why you saying nah?
Let's move don't try to go that way. Stay right there where you asked. See, you trying to go off and venture. That's your feelings. It's taking you 30 different places.
You're not listening exactly.
No, I want to address what you just said to me. So now I'm addressing it. That's logic. Mostly women think with their feelings. So it's always a counteractive. Well, you did. Why haven't? All right, mama. I get it. You're emotional. Calm down. Breathe. Not logically.
You got it.
Logically, because anything that came out your mouth makes sense. That's the sarcasm. They be like, well, see, you being sarcastic right there. Nonchalant. Don't care about shit. You be like, but I'm asking a serious question. Did anything you just said logically make sense?
Right. It doesn't matter.
And how much does it matter? Can we get to how much? Because if it's on like a 5% of matter scale,
then it ain't even worth talking about.
At all.
You can kind of let that kind of like slide, pause.
Water off the duck's back, bro.
Yeah, like.
Because most times it'd be like, when you had an argument and then y'all get to the argument, it'd be like, but I ain't mad though. I'm just trying to let you know how I feel. See the words you just used?
That was unnecessary.
See the words you just used?
But that's why I
Ain't
say
shit logical about this fucking F word you used.
But that's why I said like my logic played in the part because like I said, I be wanting to say whatever I want to say right then and there, but then I be thinking about it like
the consequences.
Like, okay.
Is it gonna work in my favor if I say
that's when you gotta start again, stop and like kind of analyze what you about to say.
Yeah,
that's what my mama used to say. Yeah, you don't ever stop and think before you speak. I will, and I have been recently.
And you know what she was telling you? Stop and use your logic, because what you may say next may make somebody else think of you different. And you be like, because you want to tell, listen, people be like, sometimes your logic tell you got to lie in this situation. Maybe not the total lie. I might not just be able to say what you need me to say immediately to you directly. Like
I'm still going to tell you the truth.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I just got to know that right now ain't an argument. Let me just say, all right, you right. Let me bow out. You right. Salute, that's peace. Like, you right.
Because
logically, I can't win right now.
I can't win against feelings.
But
most times,
when we done and you probably out of your feelings a little bit, or maybe later on, and we chilling, and something may spark this conversation up again, I might can use logic around this time. So now logically, it ain't me going away to think. No, I still remember the conversation. But logically, this is the space. You not using your feelings. Now you're using your logic. Because now you heard somebody else use theirs. And you like, well, and I'd be like, well, but remember the conversation earlier when you just said that didn't make 2 and 2 don't make sense?
But also on like certain sub conversations, your feelings will logically tell you what to say. Like if somebody, you know what I'm saying, like I just had a death in the family. Somebody said something to me like that I could just tell from the feeling, not logically. Like some people logically be like, well, it is what it is. But emotionally or feelings wise, they said something to me very subtle. I was just thinking like, damn, I was like some real nigga shit. Like, so sometimes your emotions can,
of course, because
coincide with the
you are. But listen, men have feelings too.
Absolutely.
Right. Never taking that away.
Right.
So when somebody say something to you, you just heard it. You just see how tragic it was. A death happened in the family. Somebody actually just said something with some words of it. He never told you. He didn't try to say heartfelt shit. He probably really just said how he felt. Yeah. It's logic. Right. Logically, I just think this is what maybe dog need to hear right now. Right. So I said it. And he, I'm already previously, like right now, currently in my emotions because I'm dealing with a situation. I'm probably needed to hear that logic so I can start thinking more logical
about the situation.
Yes, I understand people die every day, B.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I know that. Right now, I'm dealing with somebody that's close to me that just died.
Right.
Yeah, I might not be able to respond as quick, but in a day or two, I can hear your logic may be in the back of my mind, like, dog, he is, right? I mean, people do die every day, B. But I gotta get back up and get this money. My daughter crying, she need food. Woo, woo.
Type
Now the
shit.
logic is starting to click back in. It's like, all right, when the funeral happened, I go back to that moment. Right now, logically, I gotta go forward.
Disconnect.
You know what I'm saying? Like my life can't just
It sucks to disconnect sometimes, but it's also a necessity.
It's needed though.
Yeah.
It's needed.
always, it's always needed.
Disconnect in different ways.
Yeah. When the last time y'all cried?
Shit.
Cried today?
I'm gonna say last week for real.
I cried.
Last Monday, the hardest.
Probably like I was up all night. Probably about early in the morning. Probably like 3 or 4.
Sorry, and I'm glad. Yeah.
I'm glad you got that off your chest.
100. Yeah.
You Scorpios be real emotional sometimes.
Hey man.
Was you crying listening to Drake? You must go.
Nah.
Just hold on. We
I ain't never been one of them type of niggas though. Like I ain't never been.
Take a shot for me.
I don't think I ever cried to Drake. The Weeknd.
I ain't never.
I ain't gonna lie. Cried to the Weeknd.
Drake ain't got
You
a
heard
song.
me?
Drake
You
ain't.
heard it?
Nah, it was.
This guy,
I ain't even about to get into it, man. That was.
I love this song. Oh, shit.
I was being sentimental. It don't even fucking matter, bro.
Come on, what's that R&B song you go to when you break up? Come on, real fast. Come on. Around the room. Come on. Don't do
Shit,
this.
I don't got.
All right, I'll go first. I will go first because everybody trying to hold their man. I see everybody.
my phone, bro.
All right. If we broke up, I got 2. Neo, So Sick of Love songs, and then Mario, I Don't Want to Know. Even though she probably ain't cheat on me, we just broke up. I just feel like you did if you broke up with me, so I want to know. And damn, Diddy on that song. Fuck. Shit.
R. Kelly be on a lot of songs I still like. I get it.
It's damn.
It be all.
See, Diddy, you fucking bad boy. Now we gotta walk around and try to cancel bad boy. I'm still not canceling bad boy. They got hits.
I be that Usher.
Lady Bird,
And
Classic.
like that,
Climax.
18. What's the
Come on, tough ass Scorpio. What you listen to?
I'm still gonna say
Lil
that.
Wayne, I'm single.
Huh? That's a classic. I ain't get no. That's a
As soon as the
classic.
breakup happened, yeah, I'm single. Niggas had to cancel that.
Yeah, shit. That's actually in the playlist that I got.
I don't like breaking up relationships. I don't look at it like it's an emotional thing. I've never had like a.
This nigga's hard as fuck. Pause. No Diddy.
I've only had I've only had like maybe one relationship where it kind of ended kind of emotional, but for the most part it be just ending like, you ready? I'm ready. All right, peace.
That nigga said, you ready? I'm ready.
Peace.
Thumbs up. See you later, mama.
It's never that easy.
It's gonna be that weekend.
It's never that deep.
How the fuck do you do
Nah,
it?
if I break up with my girl I'm with now,
Oh, you crying.
I ain't gonna cry, but I'm gonna definitely have some type of like emotion involved. And we got a kid together, all types of shit.
Nigga start swinging in the air.
You gonna need the Kleenex.
God.
You gotta clean out your room.
Hell no.
Move out, cause you know you gotta move out.
Guess what?
It's gonna be you that gotta move.
Nah,
crazy.
I ain't moving. I'm gonna stand on all my 10 toes.
10 toes
I
out.
live in the basement for you. May just kick me
Type
out.
shit.
Like, yeah. Like,
Type shit.
Damn, you'll go to the bait. All right.
Hey man, the man cave is
I got
awful.
a lot of questions about this, bro. We got to do this part. We got to do this again, cause I have a lot of questions. Put a pin in that. He said he would move to the basement.
If it like if you tell me, hey, get the fuck out, I'm gonna be like, hell no. The first couple nights, I might sleep next to you. Then I might think like, you know what, you might try to do some shit. I don't feel if the vibe get like a little wrong, I'll just go to the basement.
Might not.
How long are you there? How long are you there?
If she tell me get out,
Yeah.
I give her about like good 2 months.
So you got 60 days and then you up out of there for real.
Whole year.
Because I feel like in a month you should be able to find something. Then to plan to move in, kind of get the schedule right. If y'all got a kid together, about a month or 2. I'm saying an extra month for as far as like a grace period.
Days.
I ain't giving her no 90 days. I ain't going for 3.
Y'all niggas
You
are
got
cold blooded.
30.
And I'm saying if
You better hope it ain't February.
I'm
You
saying
tell
if
me to
I-
get out.
I'm saying if I leave,
I'm out in
I'll
7.
probably leave in like 2 months.
7. Hey, my man's. I call him. Hey, baby dog. I need to stash my shit at your crib. I'm over here for a couple days.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all cold blooded. I'll figure it out. I'm still gonna be there, but I'm gonna figure it out too on the side.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I'm not gonna be there all the time, but I'm gonna be there.
We ain't about to do that.
Yeah.
We ain't about to do that. She ain't about to walk past.
I got
me.
just
She
like
ain't
when
about
I was
to walk
really.
past that ass out my daughter sleeping. You think I ain't gonna want to smack it? No, we're not gonna do this. No, you're not. About
You
to
know
do
what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be
You
there, but I'm gonna be
playing
there. Yeah.
You're playing dirty, mama. Cause you really
He
want
thinking.
me. Yeah.
He thinking.
talking about he gonna sleep in the basement. Yeah,
I
to
would,
hear her
for sure.
going crazy with that rose, you guys gonna be mad as hell.
Hell no.
Under her room.
I'm like I said, it's
Disturbing.
It's easy.
Sir, you hear me? Just in the basement, like.
Once I'm
Hey, I'm trying to
once I'm on the other
sleep.
side of that bridge, man, I ain't no coming back, bro. my exes know that about me. Like I ain't once I'm done, I'm done.
You a cold-blooded nigga.
That's why I don't tell. That's why I don't threaten breakups. Like, oh, I'm gonna break up with you. 'Cause once
I hate,
I'm
yeah.
going to do it. Like, I ain't about to just.
Yeah.
I ain't about to sit here and politic with you. If I'm leaving, you lucky if I tell you.
That's what I
would've
said.
in
Like
my
I don't.
first
Yeah, ain't no
situation,
break.
I would tell her because we have a child together.
Type
so I would
shit.
be like, you know.
Yeah, and that nigga said you lucky if I tell you. Would you just wake up and block him?
Wake up and just go off the grid.
That's some Capricorn shit. Like, just gonna be real.
All right, well. That's amazing. That's been another episode, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Episode 208. What the fuck? Logic versus feelings. That was the title. That's why I tried to throw that question out there. But also, I did want to get a lot of people's real perspective on the logic versus the feelings. You get what I'm saying? Like how we able to navigate between the two. You get what I'm saying? A lot of women look at men like y'all just are so stubborn and cold-hearted. No, we really just use logic. Logic is something different, and it just make us think a different way. You know what I'm saying? But YhptvDmarks226 on TikTok and on Twitch, man. Follow both. Dmarks226 612 on Instagram. Tied to the game on Instagram. That's my brother Dre. Y'all know. DeAndre Starks on Instagram, on Facebook. Follow the kid.
You know,
Y'all know my dog Visionary Mind, aka Smoke Sun Podcast, man. Follow my guy. That's together, Blue, my nigga Blue, newest member of the Smoke Sun group. You know what I'm saying? We got to get you back.
I appreciate you. I'm happy to come back. Yeah.
No, we got to get you back. And we got to get Marcus back, cause Marcus owe me, bro, for giving all these wins out. Hey, listen, hey Blue, let me explain something to you. I'm up over them on sports over there, so watch your sports predictions over there. I'm leading the field over there.
Okay.
I'm leading the field. I'm 2-0 over there. Everything I picked, I'm 2-0. Every time we go against each other, I win. You lose.
What else besides the arrow? What else we
What else we bet on? I think I took Ryan and you took Haney. I'm just gonna say that now. I think I took Ryan.
I didn't even bet on that. But I would have picked Haney for sure. I would have picked Haney for sure. You ain't bet on that. We ain't bet on the fight yesterday. You probably would have.
I didn't even see it.
I
I didn't even watch it. I seen that shit. I wouldn't have took no fucking Fury. I wouldn't have took no Fury. He let that fat nigga knock him out, bro. What was his name? The little fat chubby nigga.
Chill out.
Lopez.
No, that's Anthony Joshua.
Oh, one of them niggas. I don't care. He lost to one of them niggas. I saw him. Down goes. No, watch out. Watch out.
But you probably would have picked Fury.
Deontay Wilder, he need to go take a nap too. Some niggas gotta give up.
Knocked his ass down like
Twice.
Five times.
He still won.
Still won crazy.
Still kicked.
They cheated him on the first one though.
Still kicked it.
He got beat the first one crazy.
Then he got his ass kicked the second time. Sure.
Second time, again, third time, he did his thing.
But
Lost.
like I said, hey Blue, be cautious about what you pick over there. Don't listen to the field.
Okay.
Don't listen to the field.
Okay.
I'm telling you, hey
Both of y'all,
Marcus,
okay.
Marcus. I know
Everybody-
he gonna go home and tell you about this. Hey Marcus, let me tell you.
Everybody get lucky.
Hey Marcus,
It's just the arrow fight.
Marcus,
I get it.
Marcus,
Arrows.
Marcus, get your partner. Marcus, get your partner.
He's yelling at the screen.
Marcus, come get your man. Cause he know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, hey Blue, just let me be honest. I was in a room by myself, pause, with him and the whole Smoke Sun. Everybody in the room was rooting for who?
You going for arrow for sure.
Oh, okay.
That's one bet.
I'm whooping feet. Only nigga in the room going for Terrence Crawford.
I mean, we still got.
Hey, I told him, I said, hey, listen, I said when he came out off the intro with Eminem with the fish hook on, I said it's over. This fight is over right now. No, it ain't. Earl gonna do something good. Got his ass whooped. That's what he did. But no, I'm just fucking with him. Hey, I fuck with my brothers, man. I see y'all boys on the next one. Episode 209 this Wednesday. Me, D-Mob, Flo, and Bombay. We'll see y'all boys. I hope y'all hit that like, hit that share, subscribe. Let everybody know y'all was in here, man. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.